Good morning. Welcome, welcome. If you can see me, hello, welcome. If you are watching this live with me right now, welcome. Just pop your question in the chat for me. Morning, Ling. Welcome to you, honey. If you are watching this back with me later as a replay, all you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. So just wait for it to come live my side. Bear with me a second here. It's not showing I'm live yet. Oh, hang on. What am I doing? Pressing the wrong button there. There we go. Okay. So hopefully you can all hear me okay and everything's wonderful. Hope you're having a great day. We've got some crazy weather here in the UK. We had hailstorms all through the night last night. And it's a bit kind of lighter now, but it's still a bit crazy out there. So things are a bit crazy up in the air. So welcome, Daisy D. Great to have you here, honey. So we're going to start with Ling says, hi, Liz, what's next from SD to me? Ling, what does he want me to know? So what's the angel guidance for you, first of all? What do you need to know today? And what's the message coming through for you? What's going on? I don't know if you're having any ear chakra issues, ringing in the ears, or when you feel a bit deaf in your ear. So you may be having some ear chakra upgrades. I've got that coming through. There's a big transformation going on in your journey as well. But I've got ear chakra issues coming through. Now, if that's not resonating with you, it could be for someone who's jumping in now. But I'm getting that coming through. So if anyone feels like you're a bit deaf in perhaps your left ear, or you're getting kind of messages coming through, yeah, it just happened. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up. They're giving me ringing now as well. So I feel you're going through some downloads to receive messages. They give me like an itch here as well, inside the ear. And when you swallow and you feel it, like it tickles all your throat, they give me that. So I feel this about you hearing messages through your ear chakras to do with communication. So I feel like he's already communicating with you through things you're already hearing. That could be music, it could be other things, okay? So what else? And if anyone else is resonating with that, I'm picking up on that collectively. You've got pillow talk, so I feel he's communicating to you when he's asleep. Okay, and obviously as well when he's falling asleep, there he has an appetite. And he has an appetite for you. I feel he's also hungry, like he could be eating more because he wants to fill up that desire. And obviously if there's a void there, he's perhaps using food to fill that up. He wants to be your only lover. So there's a lot of desire between you right now. He's just waiting for his moment. He said, I've already made a decision. I'm about to end a karmic cycle or to move out of some kind of situation. He's about to do something. And he's telling you that through things you're hearing through your ear chakra, okay? What else? Apology. It's an apology coming in. You will sort it out. So this could be him saying, I'm sorry I've been distant, or I'm sorry that you haven't heard from me, or I'm sorry about whatever it is. So there's going to be an apology coming in. But you're going to sort it out. That's what you need to know. That's the energy he's in currently this week. Let me bring in a message for you from this deck as well. Thank you to everyone who's jumping in. I'm sending you lots of love. What's the message coming through for Ling? What's the message? We've got they might run, but you're still their number one. So remember that. Even if he's running, you're still his number one. I hope that helps. Just going to do Daisy was also first in as well. Daisy says, where's your question, Daisy? There you are. Hi, sweet Liz. May I get bookie messages from Aura's current thoughts? Oh, love you too, honey. Thank you for being here. What do you need to know? Here we go. So there's definitely emotion. He's feeling emotion. Let me just turn him over and see what I've got here. You may be seeing crows, or you may start hearing crows or seeing crows on social media. So you're very psychic at this current time. And you can feel something is shifting in the spirit realms as well. So you may be seeing 444, 222. You're being asked to slow down. I feel he's finding his freedom at this current time to unblock you. So I'm not necessarily feeling like if he's blocked you, then he's going to unblock you. But this is more about letting you in. Okay, communicating with you, coming forward towards you. I feel you're being shown that through your psychic intuition. The spirit realms, like the angels are speaking to you. And I feel this could be an email coming in or some kind of message that you may get on social media. So when you hear a crow or you see a crow or a crow comes into your awareness in some way, that's when it's going to happen. He's currently communicating with you through music. So if you're also connected with the ear thing I've just connected with for Ling, I'm not surprised because he's communicating with you through music. And there's definitely some kind of blocking here or procrastination going on where he's perhaps blocking you out or he's not communicating. And he's just moving into acceptance. Okay, so I really do feel that there's a movement here with this truck. So I feel this truck is about Archangel Nathaniel blasting things out of the way. I don't know if he drives a truck, or he could have access to a truck, or you could see trucks with these numbers on, like 222, 444, crows. Maybe you even see a crow on a truck, like a logo. Got wedding rings coming through, so I feel he is thinking about commitment with you, and that's very emotional for him. So you got blue eyes there, but I feel the blue eyes are about emotion and straight hair. So I feel like he wants to straighten something out with you. So straight hair, blue eyes could be significant, but I feel this is like he wants to straighten something out with you, something he feels emotional about, something to do with marriage, wedding, or commitment. I hope that helps. Let me just do you one of these cards as well. What else is he wanting you to know? And then I'm going to move to the donations. Unfinished. It's unfinished between the two of you. He knows it. So give him time and he's going to move forward. I hope that helps. But look out for that crow because that's going to be your sign. Obviously 222, 444. But I feel it's the crow that's going to show you that something's about to happen. I hope that helps. Okay, I'm going to go down to the donations, guys. Okay, thank you for being here. So Anduan, thank you for your donation. Anduan says, any messages from DM today, current thoughts and feelings? So what energy is he in today? Senses. Is any senses? He's feeling you physically, emotionally. He's sensing you around him, okay? Anything else you got coming through? Yeah, you got 5 of Pentacles and 4 of Pentacles. Interesting. So he wants to step out of his comfort zone. So if he's in a comfort zone, like a karmic thing or whatever it is, he wants to step out of there. He knows he's got to take a risk. And he knows that's what he needs to do. Okay, so he's got to let go of something to move towards you. And that's what he's currently working through. Now, I feel this is a timeline of May to April next year to let this go fully, whatever this is, so he can be with you. And I'm getting that coming through. So things may be a bit quiet or on hold until May, and then there's going to be a movement, okay? So but he's in his senses, he's feeling you physically, emotionally, he's sensing you. So, you're there in his mind, but he can't talk yet, he needs more time. So this is why there may be a little bit of a delay, but I feel May is going to be a bigger energy for the two of you, more of a movement for the two of you. So if things are quiet, that's why. He's having fantasies of you. This is where the senses come in because he's desiring you. So a lot of fantasizing going on, thinking, but if there's not much action, that will come in time. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for the donation, honey. Frank replied to my birthday wish with thanks, sweetheart. I hope you're very well. Well, that's amazing because that's a little bit of movement, isn't it, Was he happy to hear from me? And will there be some new, more messages from him soon? May I get a message from him? Well, that's beautiful. I mean, he didn't have to reply like that, did he? So he's showing you there that obviously he's grateful that you've messaged him. And he's still thinking about you in a very sweet way. So he's manifesting a future with you. And he's starting to believe he can change. So I feel this has given him a boost because you've contacted him. And I know that obviously you're giving him space to come to you. But obviously it's his birthday, so it was an excuse to do that. And it's opened a door. Okay, so it's kind of shown him that you're still thinking about him, that he's still on your mind. So I feel he was glad to hear from you. He didn't have to reach out, did he? He didn't have to reply. So he will, look at this, initiating communication, guided to reach out. So I feel that you were guided to reach out, which you did. Now let him come to you. Okay, because now he's like initiating communication. It's like now he's got an opportunity to come back, okay? So I feel that he is thinking about it, definitely. There's some fear there. Yeah, a bit of fear there, though. He may be going places, so he could be busy at this current time, going places, doing things. I don't know if he's travelling. So he is busy. So remember that he's got stuff going on. What else? Yeah, Page of Pentacles. So he's still learning. This is why this has come out, because he's still learning what he needs to learn. He's still going through spiritual learning at this time. So he's not like ready to rush in and make something big happen. but it's opened a door and he is thinking about initiating communication. So I've already used that deck. Let me bring this one in. But I feel he can't talk yet, or... Yeah, there it is. I can't talk yet, need more time. Interested, isn't it? That's what I was thinking, and then there's the card. So he can't talk yet, he needs more time. So you just got to be patient with this. What's your guidance in the meantime? What's your guidance in the meantime? You've got, blockages. So you're being reminded here that the blockages are lessons or opportunities for growth. So it's not that there's a block, and I feel blockages are being removed as well, but it feels like there has been a block removed by you having that interaction, but there is still things there that need to be dealt with or learned. So just have faith in the timing. I hope that helps, okay? Mimu, thank you for the donation. Mimu says, where's your question? Just looking for your question. Sometimes it's quite hard for me to find because there's a lot going on in the chat if it's not in the super chat. Oh, it is in the super chat. Sorry, it's me. Because I was looking at Anne's and Anne's wasn't in the super chat. So sorry, Min, that's me. Okay. I've had a hectic morning. I've been up since 5 this morning. How is P feeling today and what's in store for the week? Okay. So how is he feeling today and what's in store for the week? 6 of Swords, Hanged Man. So maybe some delays, but you're feeling calmer. So there is a light at the end of the tunnel. So even if there's still delays going on between the two of you, it's like you can sense or feel there's something is either coming or shifting or changing. So easier times are coming in. This is your sign from heaven that it will get better and it's going to be okay. So I feel over the next 6 days, even if there's delays, you feel like something is happening. You can sense it, you can feel it, so trust in that, okay? Remember, delays are always necessary. This is a time of protection and preparation. Focus on self-love and replenish your energy with self-care. So that's what the angels want you to focus on. So there may still be some delays, but those delays create the way. So what's he wanting you to know? Breathless. So he may be a bit tired, run down. He may be going through some health things. He could be breathless as in he's got something going on with his, this area. So could be he's, struggling to breathe a little bit. So he could have something. He could be going through like a flu or some kind of cold or something's affecting him. So he's feeling a bit breathless. But obviously you take his breath away. But I'm picking up on ascension symptoms. That's why there could be some delays. So he may just be feeling a little bit out of sorts today. You may be picking up on that. Especially if you're getting like breathlessness yourself. Like perhaps you go for a walk or you walk up some steps and you have to catch your breath. So he's going through some chaos and upheaval, but he does want to work on the relationship. So I am getting like, there could be some delays until April. So he may not be coming forward this week. There could be a delay, and then a movement around April or within the next 4 weeks. So he's going through major stress at this current time. And I feel it's making him breathless. It's affecting the body. Stress, struggle, upheaval, it's all part of the process. It leads to you because he does want to work on the relationship. But I do feel there may be a delay around until April. I hope that helps, okay? City Cat, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, hope you're well. Can I have a message from my DM, an update on his actions towards me? Thanks, heaps. So what's going on with your DM? This for City Cat. Endless. He knows that the love he has with you is endless. It's not going to go away. Okay, it's very beautiful what you share as well. So he's thinking about you, but he is going through his town moments. Now that fell in my bucket. I'm going to bring some bucket messages in. So what do you need to know? So this tower he's going through, okay, he could be working through it at the gym. So he could be doing some exercise to handle this kind of tower he's going through. And we got a tarot card. So obviously I've got extra cards here. So single and leather jacket. So he may want to be single. He's working on being single or being able to pursue you. And I've got the leather jacket as in like becoming someone new. And it's a strange one. He may wear a leather jacket. He may go to the gym. But I feel this is like he wants to be able to renew himself or become someone new so he can pursue you. So I feel he's going through chaos and upheaval so he can actually be free to pursue you. You've got C and you've got Q. So those letters could be significant. Obviously, you're City Cat, so that's a C. So Q could be significant. But I feel he's like working through his struggles in some physical way. So that could definitely be like exercise or going to the gym or something like that. That's how he's getting through it. So the Wheel is destiny in the Knight of Cups. It's destined for him to communicate. It's destined for him to move towards you. And the universe is working on this to make it happen. So you could be seeing 222, 1010. So he's definitely wanting to communicate something. But I feel he's going through some chaos at this current time. He wants to be loyal to you. And that's what I'm picking up on. Like, he wants to be single or free to be able to be loyal to you. So I'm not saying he's going to be single, as in not wanting you. I mean, like, he wants to be free from whatever he's in to be able to pursue you. So if he's in a relationship, he needs out of that, or if something's taking his time up, he wants to release that. But he is struggling with judgment and worried about what people will think. That's something he's learning to overcome, okay? He also worries and cares about what you think. So he is going to take action towards you. It's destined. He's just going through a bit of chaos. If you've seen him down the gym, or you know he's busy with his body, it's how he's handling it. What's your guidance at this current time? What's your guidance? You've got your time is coming. Look at that, and that's like a wedding as well. So your time is coming. I hope that helps. Jay, thank you for the donation, honey. Message from ST. What does ST want you to know at this current time? Knight of Swords. He's going to do something swiftly, and it'll take you by surprise. I don't feel I need these cards. Okay, this could be between now and July, something coming in. But I feel he's letting you know he's going to do what he's guided to do. I feel he is guided to come towards you, but it's going to be swift action. So he's going to do something swiftly, okay? Yeah, when he's uninhibited. So he wants to move towards you in a very uninhibited way. So I do feel like he's got all this desire for you. He's saying, I want to lose control with you, unleash you my raw desire. So there's a lot of desire there, passion. He wants you physically. And I feel that he's going to take action on this desire when you perhaps don't expect it. So he's going to make a spontaneous move. It's going to be, I just feel it's going to be completely unexpected, okay? But I feel it's between now and July. That's what I need to share with you. Let's get one more card for you. Anything you need to know? Yeah, you have star quality, so you must believe in yourself. Remember who you are, know your own value, know your own worth, and let him pursue you. I hope that helps, okay? Natalia, thank you for the donation, honey. Any message from Jesus, please? What does Jesus want you to know? Jesus saying to you, be not afraid, only believe. So he's with you every step of the way. So he's saying to you, I've got you. See him holding your hand there, pulling you out from any struggles or anything you're going through. So he's saying, don't be afraid, just believe. So whatever it is you need to believe in, he's reminding you to have faith there. When you believe, you receive. What else does he want you to know? He's saying to you, deliverance. Okay, so this is about the Lord's Prayer, because this card is the Lord's Prayer. So he's saying to you, I'll deliver you from whatever you're in. So whatever you're struggling with, he's got you. He's helping you. He's saying, don't be afraid. And, you know, if you go into any fear in any way, the Lord's Prayer is a great thing to use as well. Okay, so I'm not going to read that out, but I feel that that's what he's reminding you to do, to pray about what you're going through and to believe. Let me just bring in another message. Anything else you need to know? Anything else you need to know from Jesus today? Yeah, your time is coming. Again, same message coming through there. We've just had coming out. So this is about like marriage, commitment, everything you want. Your time is coming for that. When you believe, you receive. Don't be afraid. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation. I can see you donated twice there. So I'm not missing Tetchy out. I'm just going to do both your donations. So you're saying use feelings for Priyanka and bucket messages. And then bucket messages for April. Okay, so what's use feelings for Priyanka? What's he feeling for you today? What's he feeling today? Okay. He wants to explore this connection in an uninhibited way. So he wants to be able to act on his desire. Okay, that's what he wants to do. He wants to explore that desire. And I feel he's exploring that currently in dreams. So I feel he's dreaming about you. And in those dreams he's able to touch you and feel you and taste you in a way perhaps he wouldn't be able to yet in the physical. So this is connected with him. And then we want to connect with April. See what's coming out then. So first of all, for April, you've got relax and trust the process. Those are your messages, okay? he may be focusing on money, and there could also be a series of events happening to bring in more money. So he could be busy with work, or you could also be busy with work during April. So things are going to happen in April to bring more money in. And you've got twin flames on this one as well, okay? So it's also you becoming more aware spiritually of your journey, because I've got older here, but I feel this is like becoming more spiritually mature. So it's like you are recognising more and more why things happen. You're learning how to trust the process more. You're learning to surrender and let go. So I feel in April you're going to be in a calm energy because you're just allowing things to unfold. And you may be busy working on your career, your money, doing things for you. And that's allowing everything to unfold naturally. Okay, so I feel April's going to be a prosperous, abundant month for you. Now, regarding you, we've got O as the letter. Okay, so O could be significant there. But we've got quick and slow. So maybe you feel like things happen quick and then they slow down, or you perhaps feel like something's coming in and then it doesn't happen as quickly as you think, or it's like he wants to move forward quickly, but he perhaps has taken it slow. So he's like fighting against himself. And you're being asked to wait, okay, to have faith, to trust what you feel, because the Kundalini is there. And obviously he's exploring all this desire in his dreams as well. The universe has this. So you may be seeing 222. We've got 1 month coming in. So you may just need to wait a bit longer. He's definitely finding things out in his mind and working things out with the squirrel. He's gathering information. He may also be seeing signs about you or gaining a fresh understanding through films he watches, which makes sense to him. So the message here is to relax again. It's like going into April, trust the process. Perhaps slow down on how quick you want things to happen because you've got a month coming through. You're going to be fierce. It may take him a month to find the courage to actually move towards you the way he wants to, but that's worth waiting for, okay? Because he's gathering information, you're going to feel all the Kundalini rising. He may also be watching films that make him feel excited about being intimate with you and spending time with you. Well, that's how he feels. I feel he's dreaming about you. I hope that helps, okay? Tachi, thank you for the donation, honey. A message from JT, please. We had no contact in a month. He is married and we had an argument. So he may just need some space to cool down. Yeah, got the tower moment. So that will be the argument you've had, but also his life. But he will come back in. You got 3 of Cups. So, you know, it's not over between the two of you. He is going to reconcile with you. This could be in the next 3 days, 3 weeks, or 3 months. But I feel it's more like days to weeks here. So any chaos and upheaval around you is happening to grow you. So obviously you've had an argument and it'll be all this pent up energy. You know, you want him, he's still with someone else, can get very frustrating. So remember, you're learning at this current time to put your own boundaries down, to know your own worth and value, and to not settle for breadcrumbing. But also remember, if he's giving breadcrumbs to you, he's also receiving them himself. Okay, even though you're giving him the world, you know, he isn't able to take that. So there is going to be a reconciliation, if that's perhaps what you were thinking about more than anything else. How is he feeling about you? Breathless, again, he's perhaps feeling like it's took all the breath out of his body. So he could be having lung issues as well, because when there's tower moments and situations they're struggling with, you know, they can have chest issues. But you're both preparing for mission. So everything you're going through is preparing you for each other. See the white stags in the background there? So you're being prepared for your mission. So what you're going through and learning is teaching you how to be in union and vice versa. And remember, he's got to step up and do what he needs to do, but you don't need to keep pointing that out or perhaps demanding things of him. You've got to learn how to give him his space to make his own choices and decisions. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, next question we're doing is for Cece Lynn. Thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, how does my love feel today? I feel very happy. That's good to know. So how is he feeling today? How is he feeling today? Flying out, okay. So the card coming through today is unfinished. So he feels like you've got unfinished business together, which you know you have. So he could well be thinking about communicating with you, feeling happy. And when he thinks about you, he does think happy thoughts. Yeah, his intuition is guiding him to you. So you've got the High Priestess. So he wants to come in and communicate or do something. He's being guided through his intuition, his feelings, his senses, his dreams, his higher self. So his intuition is guiding him to you. What else? Okay, you've got reunion. Look at this. That's why you're being guided back together. It's very likely this is why you're feeling happy, because the universe is guiding you back together. So look out for that 222, because that's your sign you're coming back together. Let's get you a card, one of these as well. Anything else? Queen of Pentacles. Enjoy your independence and freedom. So that's what you're doing. You know, the more you're working on you, the more attractive you are to him, the more you're pulling him in. You are a true inspiration to others because you stand out from the crowd and you don't rely on anyone for anything. You can rely on the angels, and you know this, and this is why you are a success. Okay, so focus on what you're doing, keep doing what you're doing, because it's guiding him to you, and obviously you're learning to surrender and let go and have faith in the when. I hope that helps. Dolphin, thank you for the donation. Any message for me regarding my next serious relationship, please? Not dating anyone right now. Will it be a new partner? So what do you need to know? So you are loyal to each other. I feel that's what you're going to draw to you, someone who's loyal to you. And I feel that's what you've always wanted. Okay? You are unique. Show the world the real you. So all you need to do is be yourself. And that's going to attract the right person in when you're being the real you. You know, when you're not like kind of pretending to be anyone else. I'm not saying you do that, but, you know, when we meet someone new, sometimes we can act like our best version. And there's nothing wrong with that, but the angels are just saying, just be yourself. And you're going to attract in a very loyal person. So next person you're with will be loyal. And this is because, again, look at this, you're a very special person. Spiritual and strong. So enhance your psychic powers by talking to your angels and being kind and gentle and focus on service. So this is reminding you to be yourself, do you. Trust your intuition. The Queen of Cups is someone very psychic and intuitive. Do you. And then you're going to manifest this person in. So it's very likely you're already manifesting this person now. So anything else? And obviously they'll come in at the right time for you. So you got attraction. Okay, it's fell in my bucket, so I'm going to pull you some bucket messages. Remember, dear one, you do not need to stress over achieving your desires. This is from your angels. Use the law of attraction to easily and effortlessly attract all of your desires into being. Don't chase, attract. So remember, you don't need to chase anything. It's all going to come in for you. So you got the letters W and J. Okay, I feel Jesus guiding you as well. W could be a Wednesday, so you could meet this person on a Wednesday. Could feel wonderful to you. So whatever you were guided to with WJ or JW, could be initials. This person could be a twin flame or connected with some kind of soul connection. Now, let me just see what we've got coming through here. And you may find, you know, this person may have no faith. Like they may not be a religious person, but then obviously they connect with you and find faith. Or I feel that there could be that could be a sign. Okay, because obviously you have faith. So I'm not saying you have no faith, but someone may have no faith, or you may say, you know, have you got faith? And they may say no. You know, when I say no faith, I don't mean like they have no faith in something. I mean, it could be like they don't class themselves as a Christian or religious in some way. So we've got the fox as well, gathering information. I feel that's what you're doing, and you're doing something you love when you meet this person, or you're doing something you love when this person comes to you, because you're obviously doing you. We've got 1313, so the luck is on your side. And we've got pictures. So I feel with pictures, this could be you getting a picture around you. You could put it on you as a screensaver on your phone or in your home, something that's going to manifest love. Like I love this picture behind me here. You know, I've just had it done for my living room as well. So I love the picture. So something that you love that perhaps is a symbol of love to you. Something that reminds you of love to you. And don't let your ego get in the way of things that don't resonate. So if someone comes in and they're not right for you, you'll know it yourself. I mean, it could even be if someone comes in and they've got no faith, perhaps that doesn't resonate with you. So I feel it's like, don't jump in, allow the right person to come to you. Is there any timeline around this as well? Let me see if I get a timeline. Any timeline for this happening? So I feel it will be a serious relationship because it'll be someone who's loyal. Now you got next month coming through at the bottom there, but you got winter. So I feel winter is like how it is now. It's like more of a stagnant time, or you may feel like something isn't happening. So once you move beyond this, things are going to start moving forward. So this could be about I mean, I know we're in spring now in the UK, but I don't see it as spring yet. Easter is spring. So I feel April could be a turning point. I hope that helps, okay? We got Ashweeni, thank you for the donation, honey. Ashweeni says, 3D messages from him, please. So what does he want you to know today? We've got silent, stare and fetish. So he's staring at you in the silence. So obviously we know he's silent, he's not communicating, but he is watching, he's staring, he's thinking. So stare can be when we go into our own world. You know, perhaps stare into space and think. And he's thinking about desires. He wants to explore this connection with you because it excites his soul. And he's having these fantasies about undressing you and taking you in. He could very well be watching you in some way. But I feel he kind of stares into space. So even though he's silent, he is making a change. He's just deep in thought about you. So it may seem on the surface to you like he doesn't care or he's not doing anything. But he is deep in thought about you at this time. Okay, so he is thinking about you. What else? Yeah, he's working on his body and mind. So he could be doing a lot of self-healing. So he could be actually working on his body as well. I mean, I know obviously you're very attracted to him, but I feel he wants to feel more confident as well. So he could be busy working on himself. And he's letting you know he's doing what he needs to do. The guidance for you is do something you love today. So focus on self-love, self-care, something you enjoy, something you love doing, and that will lift your vibration. Because I feel today he's like deep in thought about you. That's what's going on in him. So what's the angel message for you? What's the angel message? Reach out. I feel it's like you know something's coming, you can sense it. So this could be between now and May. He could actually reach out to you between now and May. Feel Cupid around you. So it says it says again, you know, it says this is what it says, you've got to sit with the message. Now I'm not saying do this for sure. I feel this is more a sign he's going to reach out to you. But he says, if you've been feeling a strong pull to reach out to your twin, this is your sign to do so. Now I feel this is more about him being guided to you than you reaching out to him. Okay, it says your twin will be happy to hear from you. So if you connect with him in the 5D and tell him you'll be happy to hear from him, he's more likely to reach out than perhaps if you're not connecting in that way. But I feel between now and May, there could be a movement, okay? So I'm not really feeling this is for you to reach out to him unless you really feel guided to. I feel this is your sign that he's going to reach out to you. Because he's in hermit mode. So if you reached out to him, he wouldn't necessarily be reactive or responsive because he's in hermit. Okay, so yes, he's restless and he's feeling all these things. But he's more thinking, processing, planning. I hope that helps, okay? Cece, thank you for the donation, honey. Guidance on any other suitable places available for moving by the end, apart from the one on hand, by early next week. Also keep turning jobs down that don't suit me. So again, what you're doing there is telling the universe what you do want. Because if you're turning things down, then you're saying to the universe, that's not right for me. So obviously the universe can then get it right. So be specific in your mind in a way about what you're wanting to manifest. So what's the guidance from your angels? You got 222. So the message here is to know the universe is on this. Okay, you're telling the universe what you want with your thoughts, feelings and actions, and the universe is bringing it to you. It says when you see the angel number 222, whether you see it on the clock or you see it in another way, this is a reminder for you to have faith. So the angels are asking you to have faith that what you want is on the way. Says trust in your connection with your twin and in God because everything is unfolding as it should. So that's your message, everything is working out. So the fact that you've already been seeing that number is a huge sign to trust, okay? So you got the 9 of Cups. Look at this. This is a beautiful time in your life. Your dreams are coming true and you're going to be feeling good. So this is showing you things are shifting into place. So this could even be over the next 9 days. Okay, so again, have faith in the when. It's 25th today. The next 9 days takes you into April. I feel by now, between now and September, you're going to be achieving what you want. Okay, the angels say, give thanks to God for your life and the blessings will continue. Give me fear. There's fear there. Let go of your fear and have faith. I feel something could be coming in within the next 9 days. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation. What things will I experience in Mumbai career-wise, okay? 5 of Swords, you'll get through this. So whatever it is that you're going through, or whatever it is that happens, trust that you'll overcome it and prevail. So what I'm getting is, whatever you go through when you're in Mumbai or in your career, even if it seems challenging or a struggle, you'll get through it. You know, you'll overcome whatever it is you're going through. So it's like you were strong enough to prevail. So you'll prevail in whatever it is you want to do. So anything else? What things were you experiencing in Mumbai? You've got climb higher and higher. You are safe. So I feel you'll get better at what you're doing. You'll climb higher and higher on the career ladder. So it will be good, and you'll feel safe, and you'll feel like you have star quality. You know, you'll feel good about what you're doing. So, but it could be like, it could take, it's either going to take 5 weeks, or perhaps May could be significant, or 5 months for things to really get where you want them to be. So you're just going to be patient with how things are unfolding, but you'll climb higher and higher. I hope that helps, okay? Zanab, thank you for the donation, honey. What's Gerard planning regarding our connection? What kind of relationship he wants both for us? We haven't talked for so long, love messages. So what's he thinking about when he's connecting with you? Avalanche. Okay, so it feels like he's aware that to be with you, there's going to be an avalanche of energy. In other words, things perhaps may fall apart, or he's got to let something go. Like, think about an avalanche, you know, it causes destruction. So I feel that he's aware that to be with you, there's going to be a destruction of something else in his life. And that's what he's preparing for. He said, I'm dreaming about, and again, this is like sexy thoughts. He's thinking, he dreams about being with you in a very sexy way. So it's like an avalanche of emotion. So think about that volcano ready to erupt. Think about that and use your imagination. That's what he's thinking about. But I feel what I'm really picking up on here is he has an avalanche of emotions. All these emotions are building inside. But he knows that to be with you, he's got to be ready for the fallout of whatever happens, like the avalanche of, and that could be his karmic situation ending, or something he's got to end in his life. Now, he has made a decision and he's deep in thought about it. So this is where we are in March. So he is thinking about the decision he knows he's got to make. And he's like, he's already made his decision. He's just got to execute that decision. And he knows the reason why he's perhaps holding back is because it's going to cause this avalanche of emotion. So, and stress and struggle and things like that. So he wants to move towards you. He's just got to be prepared for this avalanche, because he knows it's going to cause wounds. So it could hurt him, it could hurt people around him. And obviously the wounds are you as well. It's not like he doesn't care about your wounds, but he is thinking about himself and how he's going to respond or react to something. So wounds are spaces within you which only requires love to heal. So remember, the wounds you've got currently, you're being guided to fill up with self-love. The angels can help you with the healing process. Visualize healing light and love going into your body and being. So the wound that you're feeling at the moment, the angels are helping you to heal it. So anything else you need to know? So he's miserable without you and he wants to take action. He's conflicted and defensive. So you've got 2 5s coming through. So you may be seeing 5, 5, 5 as a sign of this change ahead. May could be significant. But the reason why he's perhaps being cold towards you is because he's preparing for the chaos that's ahead. That's why he's conflicted and defensive. Because yes, he's miserable without you and he's miserable in that situation, but he's also got to be ready for the avalanche of emotion that comes from this change. Let's get one more. Anything else? Yeah, telepathy. So currently you're talking through the mind. So you are in contact even if it's not physical. He's communicating with you through his mind, through songs and readings and synchronicities and signs. So trust what you are being shown and what you're feeling. So the communication currently is telepathy until he's ready to let the tower fall in a way. I hope that helps, okay? Ashweeni, thank you for donating for your friend, honey. So what does your friend S want a masculine need to know? The star, there's so much hope here. Aquarius season could be significant, but they know there is so much hope with you. You light the way and guide them home. So the guidance for you is to continue to be the lighthouse, because your light shining is guiding him to you. And he knows there's so much hope with you. Okay? So we've got pleading there as well. And maybe you've been pleading with the universe for something, and you have to have faith in timings. You know, like Zanab said, I'm feeling telepathically but wanting physically. Yes, but you got to let go of that need through self-love, filling up your own cup. And then when you surrender that need, that's when you'll come in. So the message coming through for Ashweeni's friend here, we've got the King of Swords and the Three of Cups. So there's definitely going to be reconciliation coming in. He's in his head about it. Could be, I've got Aquarius coming through, or air sign, but I feel it's like he's in his head. Because when I connect with the King of Swords, it's someone who's in the head, planning, working out what to do. He may be having time by himself as well, because he wants to come to you. So he's currently planning his return, how he can reach out or spend some time with you and move forward, and there is hope for that there. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? So we just move the chat down. We've got Cece again there, says, guidance on pay disputes as the company still hasn't paid me despite making mistakes in the first place. So again, this is about having faith. The whole message you're asking is about you having faith that things will be resolved and sorted out at the right time once the lessons have been learned. Now, I feel with Jake, you're dreaming about him, or you're going to. You may even have a dream about the situation, because your dreams will reveal the truth. So Archangel Jeremiah is saying, trust in your intuition. You're being shown in many ways. Ask yourself first, are you doing this from love or fear? So obviously you're saying, they haven't paid me despite making mistakes. Now, everything that you're doing when you are panicking or stressing comes from fear. I'm not going to find somewhere else to live, or I'm not going to get paid, or all that's like worry. And that creates fear, anxiety, anxiousness. So the angels say operate in love instead, which means you're finding faith. And then when you let go, that's when everything moves forward. It says don't give up now, you're almost there. So you're almost there. Don't give up now, which means don't lose your faith now, because you're almost there. There are always two sides to every story, so be willing to be impartial. So instead of perhaps blaming them, saying they made mistakes, they've done all this, just give it to heaven and let it go. You'd be surprised how quickly things turn around when you let go. Okay, when you give it to God, because everything's working out for the highest good of all involved, which means there's lessons being learned in every situation. There needs to be a delay for whatever that reason is. So you must have faith in the why. Karmic people are the right people to teach you the right lessons. They are the most beneficial teachers. So anyone you are in conflict with or struggling with is like a karmic person to you, who's teaching you to respond with love instead of reacting with fear, to find faith, to do. Because you're saying, has he grown as a person? He wants to speak his truth, and that's what he's being guided to do. Because I feel that, he struggles to be vulnerable. And that's what he's learning to speak, even if his voice shakes, because the truth will set him free. So I feel he's getting to the point where he's going to be able to open up, not just to you, but to other people in his life as well. Because that's his lesson, to be able to be vulnerable. And we've got pheromones, so I definitely feel he's feeling all this energy. He's very drawn to you physically. He craves you physically. He feels you physically. And this is about Kundalini as well. So a lot of heat between the two of you. But I feel he's got to speak his truth. I hope that helps, okay? Samantha, thank you for the donation, honey. Samantha says, message on my niece, Ari, please. So what do we need to know for your niece? Spend your days your way. Okay, so I feel this is first of all what Ari is communicating to you, to spend your days your way. In other words, perhaps think about what you want to do in your life and what you want to have and the person you want to be. It's like she's saying that to you, spend your days your way, do your own thing. And I feel this is what she's going to be able to do soon. Spend your days your way. But I feel it's more like a message coming through saying, are you doing what's right for you? I feel she's trying to give you guidance, okay? And alone time is a good thing. So I feel like she's giving you a bit of wisdom here from her higher self, saying, do what's right for you. Alone time is a good thing. Spend your days your way. It's like she's asking you to enjoy each moment. So that's what's coming through there. Let me just turn my necklace round. There we go. What else do we need to know about Ari? Six of Cups. Whatever's going on is an opportunity to forgive the past and heal it. Clear away old memories, create space for new ones. So I feel this could be about clearing away the old for the new to come in. So a new chapter is about to begin or something new is happening. Six of Cups can also be about childhood, reconciliation and return, coming back in a new way. But if there's any alone time needed, that's why there's a healing taking place. So I feel there's a healing happening. But the Six of Cups is about reconciliation. And I feel that like she's kind of saying to you, like, you do you, and then allow whatever needs to come to you at the right time. Because this says, you know, if an old love returns, it must be something fresh and new to work. Otherwise, release them and move on. So it's like you're getting guidance about your love life. That's what I've got coming through for you. Anything else? And let me bring in the inner child deck if I can find it. So what does your niece want you to know? What does your niece want you to know? Nurturing. Nurture your relationships and yourself. Love and care are vital. So I feel that this is a message for you, that she wants you to be looking after you. Nurturing yourself, remembering who you are, giving back to you. And maybe that heals her and brings nurturing into her. So she's very grateful for the nurturing and the love that you give to her or you gave to her. She felt that very strongly. But I feel like the message I've got to share with you is she's reminding you who you are. You know, it's like the other day, because I've been decluttering, I was going through some stuff and I found a letter that I'd written to my dad. My dad passed away in 2000. I'd written to my dad like, I don't know, 5 years ago or something, like a healing letter. And I read, but I wrote like my part of it, and then I did like the response back, and I read it back and cried. Because it was like my dad saying, don't forget you deserve someone who wants to stand by your side and hold your hand and walk down the street with you and be proud of you. You deserve someone like that in your life. It's worth waiting for. And it was like my dad giving me a talking to about knowing my own value and worth. And that's the kind of thing I've got coming through from her higher self, reminding you of your value and worth. I hope that helps, okay? That's what's coming through. Jay, thank you for the donation. Message from Adam. So what does Adam want you to know? Page of Cups, there's that communication again. He wants to come in and message you and, you know, he wants to communicate. But the messages, don't force it, let it flow. So he is going to, again, for this to jump out, it's like he's saying to you, I am going to communicate when the time is right. He wants to communicate. He's getting ready for this. And he said, I've been fantasizing long enough. It's time to take action on my desire for you. So for that to come out with that, you could hear from him pretty soon. Okay, because it's like he's saying, I'm ready to act on this desire. So he's feeling ready today. Yeah, he's at crossroads. He's dreaming of you. So he's been having dreams about you that are showing him the way forward. He's at crossroads. And he's been at that crossroads since February. So it's like he's saying, I've waited long enough. I need to communicate now. I need to do something. Okay, let me bring in, I've got my new deck here, Celebrity Twin Flame Oracle. I just want to see what comes out of this. I'm trying to end my sham of a relationship. Now, this could be a relationship he's in, or it could be the relationship with himself. I'm feeling this is more like the relationship with himself. He feels like the relationship with himself is a sham. Because I'm not really picking up on anyone else around him. He could be in a relationship, but I feel, they're blocking my throat. It feels like, I mean, this could be what's blocking communication. So whether he's in something or he isn't, it doesn't really matter because he wants to end it anyway. And the thing is, you've got other people around you anyway. You're asking about SD and, you know, there's other people around you. But I feel that the sham of a relationship is more the relationship with himself. He's been working on healing himself to become his best version. And then he's going to be ready to come forward. So something is happening. Let me see if I can get a timeline for this, because I feel like the energy is quicker now than when I'm connecting with it today than it has been. Like anything could happen at any time. Yeah, you got May coming through here. So between now and May could be significant. They give me tooth pain, which is a decision. So he's making that decision to move forward between now and May. I hope that helps, okay? Emily G, thank you for the donation. Message from D, thank you. So what does D want you to know? So D is saying to you, lost love. He feels like he's lost your love and that's killing him. So lost love is about wanting to come back. Yeah, he wants to reopen this door. He wants to open his heart to you. He wants to give to you. He wants to be vulnerable with you. But he is afraid of being hurt. But but he knows that your love is a gift. So he doesn't want to lose your love, and he feels like he's lost you. So he wants to take action, okay? What else? Yeah, he's dream travelling to you at this current time. So dream sharing, astral travel, previews of the future. So he's coming to you in dreams to show you that he's not going to let you go. So I feel his biggest fear at this current time is that he's lost you. So we've got 5 of love. He's miserable without you, busy with work and self-work. So he may be trying to distract himself with work or other stuff, but it isn't working because he's going to choose you. So he's coming in, okay? So this could be between May and August, because I feel it gets really bad in May for him. Like in May, he's struggling a lot, and then he takes action. So it could come in before then, but I'm getting like May to August a significant timeline. I hope that helps, okay? Beena, thank you for the donation. DM's energy today and bucket messages. So what's his energy today? Embrace. Okay, I long to wake up next to you with our bodies still entwined. So it's very likely he had a dream about you last night, or he's been thinking about you in that way. So he's now long to be with you. So there's desire there, Kundalini. You're probably feeling that. They're giving me fear, and he wants to embrace this connection. He does. What do you need to know? You've got family. So family could be getting in the way. He could be going to a bar as well, or there may be an opportunity to spend some time together in a bar environment. So it could be you go out for drinks with work or something like that. And he wants to get physical with you. And you got H. Now, H, I'm connecting with a hotel. I feel like he's perhaps had a dream. He's in a hotel room with you, getting physical with you. So perhaps you meet up in a bar. This in his dream. You meet in a bar for drinks, and then you perhaps go to a hotel room and you get physical. And you could have a family together. He could think about that. So he's definitely dreaming about the future and what he wants with you, and that's what he does want to embrace. Let's see what's going on in his karmic situation. So what's happening in his karmic situation today? Judgment and 9 of Wands. So he's not going to give up on you, and he's asking you to not give up either. Okay, so, and he feels guilty, he's in regret, he's worried about what people think, he feels criticised. So judgment is interesting that's come out, because it's like this fear. And it's also about you judging him. He doesn't want to feel criticised by you. I'm sure this card came up in your personal reading as well. So it's like he said, I'm not going to give up on you. I want to embrace this situation. So what else do you need to know? Do something you love today. Focus on self-love and just allow things to unfold. I hope that was, but I feel like he's more in dream world than action at this current time. He wants to take action, but he's dreaming about it first. Tara, thank you for the donation. Hi on message from DM. So what's the message from your masculine today? We've got tight spaces and senses. So he may feel like he's in a tight space, like he's stuck or he's trapped in some way. And all of his senses are screaming at him to release that cycle or release that situation or be free. You may also have a dream where he's like in a tight space with you, and that electrifies all his senses. Say for example, you're in a lift and it's a very small space, or you are, I don't know, trapped in a closet together or something like that. You're in a small space and you can feel each other. It's like when you are pushed together, all the body tingles. So he's thinking about that too, what it would be like to be in a tight space with you. But I feel he feels like he's in a tight space because he's got to release something. And the message for you is you can't lose what's meant for you. So if you've been taking a step back and allowing him to come to you, that's what he is aware of. He knows he needs to do that. So the angels say take a step back and allow your desires to come to you instead of holding on to them or chasing them. He needs time to breathe. So he needs time to process what to do. I definitely feel that he's going to be moving towards you. He's just got to let go of whatever he's in. So we feel like he's dealing with something he needs to release. So what else? Yeah, fears. There's fears are blocking the connection. So it says fears. Fears of change or fears to be brave. Fears, he's got to face his fears to be brave. He's got to find that bravery and courage to do what he's afraid of. That's what's coming through there. And this could be between May and August. He does this. He overcomes his fears. He's being communicated through numbers, and so are you. So communication and guidance through numerical code. Let me just see what numbers he's seen. What numbers has he seen? What numbers? 33, 333, 33, 8s and 4s, 888, 444. I feel these are your numbers. So I feel he's seen 33 or 333. 33 is a very masculine number anyway. Think of Jesus, okay? So you could be seeing 3s, 8s, 4s, combinations of, and you're being guided to talk to the angels because love and support is all around you. I hope that helps, okay? Jay says, will we be back together, Leo and Aries? So will you be back together? Let me just shut this door. Will you be back together, Leo and Aries? Will you be back together? Ten of Swords. It's the end of a challenging time. A new chapter is about to begin. So it feels like for this to move forward, I feel things are going to turn around. It's going to be the end of a challenging time. So it can't be the way it was. It'll be a new beginning. Okay, new chapters. I feel there's an opportunity for you to come back together to turn things around and have a new chapter. That's what I'm feeling, okay? This could be within 10 weeks, okay? Or October at the latest, but I feel it's way too far out. There's lessons being learned. The angels say expect a miracle. So you could see a B, okay? B is a sign of a miracle. There is soul lessons currently being learned, or you've learned soul lessons through this breakup or separation. And your angel tribe around you, which means all your angels are working with you at this current time to bring you back together. So you can call on Archangel Raguel, the harmonizer, Archangel Gabriel, to open the doors. So I'm feeling that, yes, you are going to come back together, but it's going to be different than it was. It's going to be a new chapter, a fresh start after a challenging time. So I've got 10 days, 10 weeks, or at the latest October for this, but I feel it's going to be sooner rather than later. When you start seeing bees, when they start showing up for you in a very powerful way, like one really gets your attention, or one's in the house, or you see something on social media that really stands out, or that's going to be your sign it's coming. I hope that helps, okay? But just see how your person is feeling about you currently. Secret place, going into his head about you, thinking about you. I dream of sneaking off with you somewhere forbidden. Maybe we'll get caught. So he's having fantasies about being with you. Okay? And a secret place could also be somewhere that you've been to or somewhere you go to. Okay, so this could be like a special place that you've been to that he's thinking about or actually going to. I hope that helps, okay? Just want to say a big thank you to my moderators for looking after the chat for me, okay? And Donna's in the house as well. Antonio, thank you for the donation. Alice may have a message from my DF Jennifer. So what does Jennifer want you to know today? 9 of Cups, look at this. So what Jennifer wants you to know is that when she thinks about you, you make all her dreams come true in that fantasy or in that dream or in that thought, in that vision. You're a dream come true. You're a wish fulfillment. You're everything she wants. And this is a beautiful time in your connection, because you're learning lessons, you're growing. So give thanks to God for your life and the blessings will continue. So I feel the message here is to be grateful for everything. And I feel she's very grateful for you. Grateful for the way you've changed her and helped her and the way you've been in her life. Yeah, she's having lucid, vivid dreams about you. You're connecting in dreams. So the dream plane is where it's all going on, because you're in separation, preparing for what's next. So the time you're not together physically is when you're getting ready for what's next. And I feel you're going to have a vivid dream that shows you what is next. So you're going to see a dream perhaps where she comes to you, or you talk, or you get back together, or something shifts. Yeah, the sun. She knows her true happiness is with you because it's always felt right with you. That's why the 9 of Cups come out. So with you it feels right. That's what she wants you to know. And she's saying to you, yeah, deep within. Deep within she feels it. And this is interesting because I've just said about a lucid, vivid dream, and you've got a wet dream there. So you use your imagination. If you've had that happen, okay, it's because you are connected in the dream state. So you're going to have vivid dreams and it's going to get very sexy. I hope that helps, okay? Leanne, thank you for the donation. One of Marlon's thoughts, feelings and actions towards me and career advice. What do you need to know about your career? You've got 8 of Pentacles. What you need to know about your career is that what you put in, you'll get out, okay? Hard work will pay off, so put the effort in, but also make time to play as well. So make sure you've got enough time off and you're not overworking. But what you put into your career, you'll get out. That's your career advice, okay? So what's going on with Marlon? The world, the completion of a cycle. He's got to end a cycle first to be able to have a future with you. And that's what he's currently thinking about or processing. So that could be the end of a karmic cycle, could be another relationship. And he's thinking about what it would be like to spend some real time with you, making love to you. He's thinking about foreplay. Okay, so he's saying, I fantasize about drawing out your pleasure. So he's thinking about being with you and taking his time with you, not having to rush anything. And I feel it's like your connection feels rushed. And that could be because he's rushing from one thing to the next thing. He hasn't got enough time to stop and actually be with you. So he's conflicted and defensive because he knows he's got to end a cycle. So if he seems defensive or a bit distant, I'm blocking my throat, it's because there's a lot of chaos around him. The 5 of action can be struggle, arguing, problems around where he is. So it's like he wants to be with you and he wants to draw out that love and he wants to spend time with you and be with you. But he knows he's got to end something first, and that could be causing a problem. Yeah, so he's working on his body, he's working on his mind, he's working on himself currently. So he's doing the work he needs to do on himself to be free. And you will come back together. You've got reunion there. The universe is guiding you back together. So you may be seeing 222. So just have faith in the situation because he knows what he needs to do. It's like you don't need to point out what he needs to do because he already knows. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Patricia, thank you for the donation, honey. What do I need to know to help our journey? What do you need to know to help your journey? What do you need to know to help your journey? You've got the King of Cups. So you're opening your heart to love. And your person will be opening their heart to love too. So it's like you're both breaking each other wide open with the heart chakra. So you've opened him up to things he never knew were possible and vice versa. And you open your heart to love through service and self-care and giving to yourself and others. So I feel this message is for you to focus on being your kindest version. Just focus on giving, receiving, but doing this perhaps in service or with people you care about. Because remember, it has to be equal within the situation between you and him. You can't keep over giving and then if you're not receiving, it'll just make you feel depleted. But when you obviously open your heart in other ways, giving of service, then you feel good about what you're doing. So don't be afraid of getting hurt. Love like life as a gift. So it's about knowing that, I feel that you are a gift to each other. And he's very grateful for you. You've got faith here. It says, have faith in yourself and your twin flame counterpart. We can help to buoy your faith as you move forward on your journey. Call on us and we will come to your aid. So your angel's saying, call on us, we'll give you faith. So what you need to know about your journey is you need to have faith in the journey and trust in it, okay? So what about him? Yeah, he wants your love. He wants a relationship with you. Something could be happening around June. So he wants that relationship with you. That's what you need to know. So have faith in that, especially when he's quiet or distant. What about your guidance? 9 of ego. So you'll be picking up on his energy, especially at night. So if you feel a bit stressed or you're struggling to sleep, it's his energy. He's restless. So do a meditation before bed or cleanse your chakras or perhaps have a nice bath and relax. Pray and call on Archangel Honiel for peace. I hope that helps, okay? Wish right now, thank you for the donation. DM's feelings, thoughts about our business and next action. So what's going on with DM? Okay, stay true to yourself and stand up for what you believe in. So he knows he's got to stand up for himself, speak his truth. That's what he needs to do. Okay, he wants to fight for you and that's what he's thinking about. And when he does that, it's like he knows inside when he fights for you, there'll be an end of a challenging time so he can have a new beginning. So he wants to turn things around with you, and obviously about business he wants to turn that around as well. So he's thinking about that. It's like maybe in business there's an end of a challenging time or something better is on the way, especially between July and October. There's big shifts happening, but he wants to fight for you and start a new chapter with you, and that's what he's thinking about. So it's like he's in his head planning. So July to October could be significant. What else do you need to know? You've got music. He's communicating with you in music. Music has a healing effect and can uplift your spirit. So I feel he's also listening to music. If you've been feeling down lately, listen to some music. Listen to your favourite songs or make music of your own. So he's communicating with you currently through music. That's how he's speaking to you. So what songs is he sending to you? So let's check out what his next action is. Yeah, if this is the thing, he's apologising if you feel hurt. If you've perhaps felt like, oh, this is useless, that you feel left outside alone. So I feel he's apologising to you because you feel left outside alone. You feel like he doesn't, it's not like necessarily doesn't care about you, but you may feel like his actions don't show you that he cares about you. So you might think this is useless. I feel hurt. You know, and it says what goes around comes around as well. So remember, karma comes back around. But I feel that the message is he's apologising to you if he's made you feel like you don't matter, and you do matter. Okay? And left outside alone is also about connecting with God. Okay? And I feel you're going to have your moment where you're able to speak your truth, but also forgive and heal and let go of the past. So I feel that his next action is to apologise for making you feel like you don't matter. I hope that helps, okay? Stella, thank you for using Milestone, honey. Important message from God and deepest thoughts, a message from DM to me. So, what's the message from God? You've got alignment. So, alignment is the key to successfully coming into union with your twin. So, the angels say focus on the frequency of unconditional love. So, God wants you to, or Jesus wants you to focus on unconditional love. And when you come together, there could also be a relocation. Well, this could even be something you're thinking about doing now. So relocation can obviously mean a big move, or it could mean just like moving to a new home, or it could even mean like changing things around. Relocating items is not necessarily about moving. State out resonates. Because as your guardian angels see a relocation coming up on your journey, either you or your twin are open to relocate to be together in sacred union. So this could also be about him coming to you, or you going to him, or, you know, some kind of move. So that's also perhaps what he is thinking about, the changes he knows he's going to have to make this work with you. And he has got romantic feelings for you, and he's seen all the signs about you as well, just like you're seeing the signs about him. So that's what you're being reminded, to trust the signs, because they give you all those romantic feelings. So what's his deepest thought about you? Pillow talk and appetite. So he's turned on, you turn him on. He wants to spend time with you. Appetite could also be that he likes food and he likes eating, going out, doing stuff. You know, so this could be about restaurants, going out for meals, cooking a meal. He may love food, cooking. And I feel that he wants to like cook a nice meal or go for a nice meal and then lie in bed talking. These are things he thinks about. These are things he desires, he wants. He reminded me, they showed me in my mind, you know in Pretty Woman where they're sitting in that bar talking and then they go back to the hotel room and they're in bed talking. They showed me that, okay? And he said, I want to hear about your past experiences and your secret fantasies. So he wants you to tell him about your past and he wants to talk to you. And so I feel it's about you knowing, yes, he desires and wants you in a physical way, but it's also about him wanting to get to know you in a very deep way as well, to hear about all your fantasies and your secrets and the person you are. Because every little thing about you ignites my hunger. So he loves everything about you. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Prawnstar, thank you for the donation. Liz, how am I doing? Anything for the future? How are you doing? Ask yourself, how do you feel you're doing? Do you feel like you're doing well? How do you feel? What are your feelings telling you? So the angels say financial success and luck is on your side. Okay, what you touch has the potential to become gold. Don't take anything for granted. Be grateful for everything and always give thanks for what you have. So this is a very successful time between now and October where you're manifesting financial success. Luck. So you could be seeing shamrocks, you could be seeing ladybugs, 1313. You're manifesting amazing things, okay? So good things are on the way for you. Especially if you've been wanting money, more money. But you've got to be patient as well. Your angel tribe are with you because you're currently learning a lot of soul lessons and there's a miracle coming in. So the angels say expect a miracle in your future because all the things you've been doing, all the lessons you've been learning have been aligning you with your success. And if you're patient enough and you call your angels in, you're going to receive everything you need. What else do you need to know? So you've got be grateful. There it is. Be grateful and make a wish. You may even see 1111. Really good thing to do as well is make it a conscious choice every day for like the next 30 days to look at the clock at 11:11 and make a wish. It's a really beautiful thing you can do. And follow your bliss. Do what feels good to you. So if you make a wish, you set your intention, and then you do what feels good to you, then you're going to manifest what you want through gratitude and let go of any fear. I hope that helps, okay? And wish right now, thank you for the donation. Club boss message, online boss business message, DM girlfriend situation. So let's get a card for all of them. So club boss message, online business message, DM girlfriend situation. Okay, so DM girlfriend situation, again, he knows he's got to stand up for what he believes in and speak his truth. So he's preparing to speak his truth in that situation. That's what you need to know. So for your business, your online business message, you've got the Knight of Wands. Any changes you want to make will be a success. Okay, this could be a move, a relocation, or just taking the next steps. So whatever it is you're guided to do in your business, it will be a success. And your club boss message is the Two of Cups. So it's like a love bond deepening. So this could mean like the connection you have with your club boss is a deep bond. I'm not saying it's a love bond, but it's like a friendship, or, you know, you feel like a rapport with this person. It says this is a special bond unlike anything you've experienced before. So you may really get on with this person or have like a deep soul connection. It could be like a karmic connection, but you have like a connection with this person. And that may be why perhaps you struggle to walk away, or why you perhaps struggle to let go of something, I don't know. But I feel that you have a bond with that person that goes beyond the physical world. So that person will be like a soul teacher to you in some way, like a soulmate of some kind. I hope that helps, okay? Angelic, thank you for the donation. Angelic says, just looking for your question. Can't see it, okay? Can anyone see Angelic 2567's question, please? We go further up the chat, hang on a minute. That's why I say please try and put your question in the donation for me. Can't see it. Angelic, are you here, honey? I can't see your question. Can anyone else see Angelic's question? Going right down the chat, I can't see it unless it's right in front of my face and I'm missing it. Can't see it. Angelic, if you're in the house, I can't see your question, so I'm going to carry on. Okay, so I'm not missing you out. I just can't physically see your question there. It's definitely not there, or I can't see it anyway. Ethereal Seeker, thank you for your donation, honey. Hi, Liz, I'd like messages from my DM Will and Twin Flame guidance. So what's the Twin Flame guidance for you at this current time? Forgiveness. So there may be something you need to forgive. This could also be Will coming in to apologise to you. It says forgiveness is the key to your union. When you choose to forgive, you release all your past pain and you liberate yourself into divine unconditional love, which is always the frequency of union. So forgiveness of the self, forgiveness of the situation, obviously forgiving Will for things, and you can work through that without having them physically there. You know, forgiving everything and rise, forgive everything and rise. You've got masculine and power. So he's stepping into his power as a divine masculine. So the more you step back, the more it likely is to move towards you, and remember that. Yeah, he wants to do something now. You've got two aces, which is really powerful, and this is a very shuffled deck. So the fact that you got two aces is showing me action between now, March and June. Okay, so he's marching towards you. He wants to take action where we are now, between now and June at the latest. So he wants to take action towards you, and this is a great time to move towards you, to begin a new relationship with you. So he wants a new relationship with you, that's what he wants. And if you're working on the relationship with yourself and God, that's opening all the right doors, so keep doing that. But I'm getting between March and June, he's going to take action. I hope that helps, okay? Let me just see what he wants to say to you. Very clear messages coming in. Two aces is powerful. Yeah, mutual and silky smooth. So I feel that the feelings are mutual and it's going to work out. It's going to seem silky smooth. So obviously your skin will feel silky smooth and you'll be having all this mutual desire for you and all of that. But what I'm picking up on is it's going to feel like when it comes together, it's silky smooth. It just falls into place. I hope that helps, okay? Angelic, I'm still waiting for your question, honey. I still can't see it. I'm looking down the chat when I'm going. So that's Stephanie, thank you for the donation. Decided to end romantically with FN. I felt that we were moving too fast and I don't feel prepared. I also don't think he's my person. Guidance on my love life. The angels are proud of you for listening to your heart, trusting what you feel and doing what's right for you. Okay, so the angels say you've got passions and you've got 777. So you'll know because you know where your passion is. So you know whether that person feels right to you because of your passions. So the angel's saying you are manifesting love, or you are manifesting what you want in love. You just got to be patient. The angels say we have magical news for you. Rejoice and celebrate knowing that you and your person are on the right path to union. So whomever this is. So we take the person out of it, whether it's someone new you're manifesting or someone coming back in, but you're on the path to what you want. And obviously, experiencing that relationship with FN has shown you what you do want and what you don't want. So that's helped you to get more clear with God, the universe, about what you want to have in your life. So the angels say it's time to delve into your passions. So think about your career, think about the things you love doing, focus on those things, and everything else will move into place. Give me a block. Big block there. So this could be about communication coming back in from someone who's blocked you or something you feel blocked with. This could be when you're doing you, spending time doing what you're enjoying, a block is lifted. I feel there could be a block in communication. So if you're connecting with someone else, someone from the past, someone you perhaps see as a twin flame or a soul connection, that is unblocking. Okay, so the angels say spend time doing passionate activities. As you do what you love, love will come to you. But you've done the right thing, okay? But I feel there could be an unblocking coming in some way. It's really big. They gave me this then. It was like it stuck at my throat. So you may even be having that feeling. Or maybe you experience a cold or you go through something, or someone could be having a cold right now, which is a form of ascension and preparing for the next stage of your journey. It's like upgrades going on. I hope that helps, okay? Big block there. That's not me. This is what I'm channeling, okay? It's really weird how I channel these physical things. I'm experiencing a numb thumb at the moment as well for something I've got to channel into an upcoming video. Okay, so my numb is feeling completely numb there. Okay, so Micah, thank you for the donation. May I get guidance for this week, please? So what's the guidance for you for this week for Micah? What's the guidance for you for this week? Okay, you've got page of wands. The good news is on the way for this week. It says enjoy the moment because things are about to get better. Now, page of wands can also be a sign of incoming communication that brings in some good news. So there's good news on the way. What else do you need to know? Yeah, you've got ask and divine timing. So if you've asked for something, have faith in the timing of it. I feel what you're asking about is coming in divine timing. So the angels say, ask us to help support you on your journey. We're always beside you, ready to assist you with anything you need. Just ask. The divine knows the perfect time to bring in what you desire. Leave it up to God to bring it in or bring you together. So whether you're asking about your love life or something else, what you want is on the way. But good news is coming. I hope that helps, okay? Patricia, thank you for the donation, honey. How is A? He was looking for a new job and less travel. So how is A? How is A, okay? We've got, he's preparing for what's next. So again, separation is like a preparation for what's coming. And reflection, introspection, prayer, meditation, he's diving deep into his soul. So he's spending a lot of time thinking about what he wants, going within, working things out. He's currently processing. And this separation could be like moving on from a new job to have a new job, to do something new. So he's currently working out what he wants, because what you give, you receive. So I feel he wants to be in something that allows him to receive what he wants. And you're saying obviously less travel, so he'll have more time perhaps to give to you or to be around you, because I feel he wants to give you more time, and he may feel like his job doesn't allow him to do that as well. So he wants to do something that makes him feel good so he can have a better day and he can enjoy his life more. Because obviously we spend a lot of time doing our job, so we've got to enjoy what we're doing. So I feel that is currently what he's trying to manifest and focus on. So let me bring the Karmic Tarot in and just see what comes out of this as well. We've got, yeah, it's like he's reflecting on what to do and what to change. It's the same message for a sword. You know, he's reflecting. It says this is a time for planning, not action. So he's in his head working it all out. So if he's quiet, that's why, because he's in processing mode. I hope that helps, okay? Kate's Lover, thank you for the donation, honey. Kate Love, this is. Hey, Liz, what does Mark want me to know right now? So, what does Mark want you to know right now? You're the only one in his heart, and he intends to make you his priority for life. I feel he's tired as well. Okay, so there could be a choice here or some kind of decision, but he wants you. And he will travel to you and take action quickly when he can. You know, when it's like I feel a spontaneous movement will come in. And this is what he wants you to know right now, that when the time is right, he's going to travel to you. So if there's distance between you, he's going to, you know, bridge that gap and come forward, and it will be very quick action. And he is going to choose you. You've got 10 of Cups and the Sun coming out here. So this is showing you you're happy ever after, even if currently there's some kind of delay or problem. Because I feel like he's overthinking, he's having sleepless nights, he's worrying about things, but he's learning and growing through everything he's been through. There could also be some cycle he's in, or he could be, I've got like marriage coming through. So he could have fears around marriage that he's working through, or it could be some kind of commitment in the way. But once that's released, or he releases that fear, you're going to be in union. So I feel you're going to make a commitment to each other when the time is right. Because he wants to be with you. You're the only one he's thinking about. So there could be something happening here between August and October. I hope that helps, okay? Ron, thank you for the donation, honey. What messages does Brandon have for me? So what does Brandon want you to know? So Brandon is saying, I'm calling out to you. So I feel that you've perhaps felt him calling to you. Now this could be like you hear a song and it calls to you, or you have a reading and it really resonates with you, or you perhaps hear him calling your name somehow in the astral realms, but he is like calling out to you. It's like he's asking you to have faith in him, to come forward when the time is right. And I feel he's had many dreams about you shouting his name in passion, but this is more about him coming to you. Yeah, he's deep in thought about you. So because he's deep in thought about you, it's like his energy is calling you. Like you'll feel the pull. So I feel you're going to feel him pulling on your energy. Or if you haven't already, I'd be surprised if you haven't already. But he's going through some kind of spiritual awakening at this time and gaining spiritual understanding through the experiences he's having. And obviously through the experiences you're having, it's bringing wisdom and strength in. So he wants you to know he's currently in a learning process. He's currently learning something. And that's why there's no communication, okay? Because he's like going through a routine. And he wants you to know that whatever he's dealing with in his situation, it's like behind those closed doors, or behind whatever's going on, behind social media, or it's like he feels cold. His life is a routine. There's no passion there. So if you're barely talking to each other at this current time, I feel that will change. But not yet. It's like he's going through some kind of awakening. So anything else you need to know? You've got, marriage and finances. So he could be thinking about what it would be like to be in a commitment with you, and he wants to be financially ready for that. So he could be dealing with financial stuff as well. He could be working through his own fears about commitment, or he could be releasing a situation to be free. But I feel that these are all things on his mind, because he does want marriage and commitment with you in the future, and he's thinking about how he can be financially ready for that. And if you're working on your finances, it shows you mirroring that too. So let me just get one card for you. What do you need to know? You've got miracles are coming in your finances. Look at that. So it's definitely something financial that could be holding this back. Okay, miracles are coming in your finances. So you could be seeing 888. Yes, fine. Well, there you go. So clearly there's a miracle coming in that way. And the bee there as well as a sign of a miracle. So bees, you could see bees, you could see 888. So I feel like he's getting himself sorted financially to be able to move towards you correctly, or to have the relationship correct. And you don't care about money, but obviously it matters to him. I hope that helps, okay? Dee, thank you for the donation, honey. Dee says, what do you see for me and Jason? So what's coming in for you and Jason? The world, okay? So the world, you can have the world together. You could travel, you could do things, experience new things, but there has to be a completion of a cycle first. So this is like a new beginning, or letting something go, like an end of a cycle for a new one. But I feel there's a lot of success there, especially if you want to travel together. or experience the world in a new way. And you may be seeing 333. You were seeing this number. It's guiding you to connect and work with ascended masters, such as Jesus, Buddha. Please know you are loved and protected. So your journey is watched over by ascended masters who guide you to focus on the unconditional aspect of the journey, the love, and see things in a higher way. But I've got this energy about travel coming through and him wanting to give you the world, or the world is in your hands, but there needs to be a new chapter for that to happen. Let me just bring this deck in as well. Anything else? Wow, somebody flew in my bucket there. Oh my goodness me, my chat went off then. The pain during separation grows you. So if you aren't together, or you're feeling heartbreak, or everything you've been through on this journey has hurt you, has caused you to learn. So there's been a lot of growth, and that's to do with fear. Facing up to their darkest fears and listening to songs, thinking about you. So you could be receiving messages in music, but I feel that it's like facing fears to move forward. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Mimu, thank you for the donation. I'm having trouble sleeping. Am I picking up on his energy? It's very likely yes. Okay. So we've got, yeah, he's giving you a promise here. The promise of union. You will be together and you will reunite. So I feel he's giving you that promise, first of all. So you'll see the stag. And that may also be what he's thinking about, how he can give you a promise or he can move towards you. I'm going to bring the Stag Tarot in with that coming out. We've got, he's going to do something suddenly. And I feel that's perhaps why you're picking up this energy, because he's restless at this current time, thinking about what to do. Okay, I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it suddenly. So he's restless because he wants to take action, and it's going to happen quickly. So you're picking up on that. You could pick up on it as the sleeplessness, restlessness, or a sense of urgency. So I feel there's going to be an action soon. I hope that helps, okay? Janie T, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, message from Wes's feelings and actions towards me. So how is Wes feeling today? We've got addictive. He's addicted to you. He may be watching you on social media. He said, I can't get enough of the way you smell. Every breath of you drives me crazy. So if you wear like a specific perfume, he's been smelling that. He can't get enough of that. But I feel this is more like he feels addicted to you. I feel he's been watching you. And progress has been made. This is where we are in March. So trust the timing of your journey, because everything is falling into place. So things are moving into place. And I feel he's having addictive thoughts about you. He could also be overcoming addictions. Okay, there could be some addictions he's overcoming. But he needs you to let go and trust him. And this is what you're currently learning. Okay, he's saying, I need you to let go and trust me. In other words, have faith. And I feel you are. But if you're perhaps panicking or stressing or overthinking things, let go and trust the process, because he's communicating with you currently through telepathy. So even though he may not be physically reaching out at this current time, he is working on himself. Look at this, self-work and self-worth, okay? So it's time to heal away all feelings of unworthiness. That's what he's doing, because that's affecting your love life. You were already worthy of everything you could ever desire and wish to manifest. So this is what he's doing. He's working on his self-worth. He's working on himself. And your journey is protected by angels. You got 444. So he's currently communicating with you through telepathy. And I feel he's been doing that since 2025. Or really, this is what I'm getting as 25, as in February to May. So these telepathic messages are coming through, and you're being guided to trust in them and to trust the love. Okay, let's get a message for you. What do you need to know? You've got a new beginning is coming. White flowers symbolise hope. Okay, so you may see a white flower. It's a sign of something shifting. Obviously, this is about springtime, and miracles are coming in your finances. So if you're also asking a message about business or anything like that, there's a miracle coming in. Okay, so I see you've donated a lower down, I think, as well. Okay, so but there's a miracle coming in here. Okay, and finances. If you're asking in your mind anything about work, then or money, there's a miracle ahead. I hope that helps, okay? Joyful, thank you for the donation, honey. Alice, what does my person want to say? Let me just put these in the right pile. So I've got them mixed up there. Whoa, as soon as I picked up on his energy, I got a jaw pain there. And this can be about big decisions, but affecting the jaw. So what does he want to say to you? He's saying bondage. And so obviously bondage, I'm actually connecting with you know, the actual bondage. So he may feel in chains in his own way in his life, but I'm getting this as what he's fantasizing about. I fantasize about binding your wrists and doing naughty things to you. So he is thinking about that, okay, because he has got that dark side to him. And that the delay is necessary. So he may also feel like he's in chains, like he's in bondage, like he's stuck. You know, so that's why there's a delay. So delays are necessary. This is a time of protection and preparation. Focus on self-love and replenish your energy with self-care, which I know you're doing. So you may feel stuck at this current time. And he's preparing to make a big, bold move. And he will leave the karmic. So obviously the karmic is like the past and the things he's releasing. You know what the karmic is. I'm not feeling this is like one specific person. This is like a number of things he's dealing with. But he is preparing to make a bold move. So let me just see what the karmic energy is then. What's the karmic energy? What's the karmic energy? We've got struggling. Okay. So 3 of Pentacles. It's like he's more in his head about you than in his, you know, action. It's like he's all in his head. So it's like keeping up appearances. Whatever he's doing, when I'm picking up on this card, it's more like he's safe in that fantasy with you and that dream about you than actually acting on it, because he's worried about failing you and feeling like a failure. They give me fear. So it's like obviously the universe is working with you, because when I connect with 3 of Pentacles, I see it as like you, him and God, like a trinity. But I feel he's like all up in his head about you, fantasizing and dreaming, and needs to make it reality. That's what he's currently struggling with. So what's the guidance for you? So again, it's about being patient, giving him time, working on self-love. What's the message for you? Gone back in. So again, this could be he's holding things in, and that could get frustrating for you. So card flying out is Dress to Empress. I love this card. This is I can't remember who that is actually. Who's that? What character is that? But anyway, I can't remember whose character that is. But dress to Empress, because obviously you are an Empress and you dress to impress. In other words, he loves the way you look or the way you are. And you got to let them make the next move. And then he's going to move forward. I love this picture. That's Angela on new. This is a ride at Alton Towers. You know, you can sit in the car to see if you fit in the ride. That's what I've just put her on top of there and took that picture. So I can't remember what ride that is, you know. I think that might be Rita, which is fast. So if you let him make the move, he's going to come in fast when you're dressing to Empress. When you're, in other words, walking the walk, being you, being the Empress that you are, perhaps dressing nice, looking after yourself. I mean, he loves the way you look, so he's drawn to you naturally. I hope that helps, okay? Ruka, thank you for the donation, honey. Can I have a message about what's coming for my connection with B? So what's coming for your connection with B? Strength, 8 of Swords and the Hermit. Okay, so he's finding the strength to end a cycle. Give me a block there, to end a karmic cycle. And that's what he's working out. Because he's saying, a situation that's controlled me is coming to an end. And it's a situation that's really controlled the both of you in some way. You are recognising, and this is more about him, so he is recognising he is only trapped by his own mind, and he can walk away from anyone or anything that no longer serves him at any time. He's becoming free, and time alone is needed to gain clarity and insight about that. That will also bring in healing, fresh energy to prepare you both for what's next. So you're both preparing in the quiet times. So embrace this time as a time of spiritual growth and soul searching. And he's gathering the strength to come to you. I'm gathering the strength to come to you, and you're strong enough to handle whatever's going on. So you're both finding the strength. Give me a block. So big blocks are being healed, okay? So go for what you want. Take action. He knows what he wants to do. He wants to take action. He wants to end that cycle, free himself up and pursue you. And he's finding the strength to do that. So let me pull you a card from Adam. What does Adam want you to know? What does Adam want you to know? Touch. The physical sensation of touching another person or thing is a blessing and a gift. So I feel he's missing your physical touch. You're missing his. So obviously it's all right having this 5D connection, but you want each other. It says reach out to those you love and let them know you care. Hug them, kiss them, touch surfaces. Use your fingers and lips to have experiences to touch and taste your life. And I feel that's what he's missing. He feels like he doesn't taste anything in his life. He doesn't touch anything in his life. He wants to touch and taste you. And I feel this obviously about you touching and tasting your life by embracing everything. You know, every surface you're touching. It's like my thumb is numb, okay? Because I was using scissors yesterday for quite a while and I never even thought about it. And oh yeah, it's affected my bone. So my thumb's gone numb there. But I know where I'm channeling. I know it needs to come into a reading. They've told me exactly why I've experienced that. But I feel that it's like how weird it feels. You know, when you can't feel something. And that's obviously how he feels. That's why I'm picking up on that to share with you. So yeah, it's totally numb, my thumb is. It's so bizarre. The weirdest feeling. I've looked it up. It says it can last for 10 days. So hopefully it doesn't. I mean, I've still got feeling to it, but it just feels odd. It's really weird because I was cutting up pictures yesterday, you know, and I was doing it really powerfully. I told you what I did for members. Cutting all these pictures up. I released my past with love. And I was doing it that forcefully. I've clearly messed my thumb up. But yes, he could also be going through ascension symptoms. I hope that helps, okay? Nat, thank you for the donation. What are David's deep emotions for me? We're in no contact. So what are David's deep emotions for you? Over and over. Things are going through his mind over and over and over. Over and over again. It's like he's currently going through things. You know, he's like over and over again. Everything's in his mind about you. Thoughts, emotions, the past, everything. Over and over in his mind. And he needs to walk away from something he's currently dealing with or he feels trapped in or stuck in. But I feel he's currently stuck in his head. Going over and over in his mind, everything that's happened between the two of you. And he's listening to music and he's thinking about you. And that's obviously putting him into his feelings as well. So I feel he's communicating with you through music. So what does he want to say to you through music currently? What does he want to say to you through music? He's saying to you, he's frozen, he feels stuck, okay? It's like his heart isn't open because of his situation, he feels stuck. But he wants to open his heart because he said, I am in love with you. So you've got a frozen heart and you've got your heart is not open, yet his heart is opening to you. So in other words, what's happened here is he feels stuck or his heart it's like you've resuscitated him. You've melted his heart. That's what I'm picking up on. So he may have kept his heart shut down to other people, but you've opened his heart. And that's due to his past. So I feel like his past has frozen his heart, but you've opened his heart and he's in love with you. So he's letting you know through music he's in love with you. And I feel what he's doing is going over and over and over everything in his mind. So he feels stuck in his head, okay? He's driving him a bit crazy, actually. And yeah, he's trapped, exactly what I've just said. Trapped in fear, overthinking, stress, anxiety, sleepless nights. Finding reasons to stay where he is because he's stuck because of his own fears. So he's got to overcome the devil. He's got to overcome his ego to be with you. And that's what he's currently working out. I hope that helps, okay? Janie, thank you for the donation. What do you see coming in for Wes, Maya and me? By the way, Maya is his first grandchild. So what's coming in? So what's coming in for Wes, Maya and you? I hope I'm saying it right. 5 of Wands and the World. So again, it's like once this cycle is completed of whatever he's been through that's causing the current conflict, then things will move forward. So you'll be able to spend time together. But there has to be a completion of a cycle. So what I'm picking up on is May could be the end of the cycle. You know, him overcoming all his fears and his battles and that inner conflict he's going through and all the drama and the chaos and everything he's been through. Once that's over, then there's going to be a new cycle. So I'm seeing like a new cycle will be, so obviously it'll be like you and him together being able to share time with his grandchild. It's hailing again. Can you hear that? It's just starting hailing. Weird weather. Can you hear it? Can you hear that on camera? Feels really nice actually. Cleansing hail. Wow. So a cleansing is happening. Look at this, you've got faith. It says, have faith in yourself and your twin. We can help to build your faith as you move forward on your journey. Call on us and we'll come to your aid. Okay, can we see outside? Of course, I don't want to mess the camera up. I don't know if you can see it very well. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see that, but it's hailing. Whoa. Strange, it's so strange because last week it was lovely weather, the sun was out, and wow, it's coming down now. Can you hear it then? Donna says it's the same in Manchester. Sorry, I'll just have a little stop and look because it's so cool when it starts hailing. I love it. It was doing this all last night and I was lying in bed and hearing it on the windows. I love it. So cleansing. So I feel what's going to happen is you're going to have a new beginning, and that's a sign of cleansing. It's going off a bit now and it's coming back. But it's a sign of cleansing. I feel like there's a big cleansing going on between now and May. Look, it's coming down again now. And then there's going to be a new cycle. That's what I'm picking up on. I want to connect with May's energy because I'm going to bring the inner child deck in for her, okay? Now, what do we need to know for Maya? We've got, yeah, simplicity. Embrace simplicity and let go of excess. Less is more. So this is about decluttering. So I feel the message coming through from her higher self in a way. It's saying you're preparing. So you could also be decluttering at this time and getting ready for what's coming. That was just gone really quiet now. It's stopped. It's still coming down, but it's like you can't hear it as much now. Powerful. I hope that helps, okay? Kate, thank you for the donation. Is Mark currently single or in no contact? So is he single? Is he single? You got the devil. Okay, I feel this is for you first of all. This is why this has come out, because you may be worried. You may be stressing about is he seeing someone? What's he doing? Because the angels say do not be afraid. You are allowing fear and ego to be in control, and fear is illusion. Overcome the ego by understanding it can only control you in the past or the future. It has no power in the here and now. So work on finding your centre to restore inner peace. So the reason why this has come through is because you may be worrying about nothing. You may be stressing about something that doesn't even matter in the grand scheme of things. Because whether he is single or with someone else, it doesn't matter because he belongs with you. I feel he's going through a lot right now. So there could be someone around him, but I feel like he's got a lot going on. So even if he is seeing someone, he's juggling everything. He's got too much going on. He's too much in his head. And I feel he's actually in his head about you. So this Queen of Wands I'm seeing as you. Not like another person around him. I feel he's got too much going on. He could be really busy with work. So if he is seeing someone, I would be very surprised. But if he is, I feel like he's pretty much got no time for him anyway. And the person who he is thinking about is you. Okay, so I'm seeing this King of Wands as you. And I'm seeing this King of Swords as him. Because he's in his head about someone, and that's you. So take the other message, because obviously I've already done your little message before. And how that resonates with this message. Okay, let me just see if I can get another card. Is he single or with someone? Yeah, you got fear, facing up to his darkest fears. It feels like he's dealing with more of his own stuff than anything else. So it's like he's in isolation, or he's spending time with himself. This could be your fear about him being with someone. Because even if he is with someone, it doesn't really matter because he's learning lessons. So try and look beyond that, okay? But I feel the devil and the fear is about your own struggle that you have to overcome. But I feel he's got a lot going on. So even if he is with someone, and they're not giving me a definite yes or a no because this is something you're learning to let go of, like fear around this, I feel that he hasn't got time. Because it feels like he's more in his own head, or he could be busy with work, or he's got other stuff going on. Okay, let me bring in, I'm trying to get a yes or a no. See, the angels give me what they give me. I can only, yeah, look, we got relaxed. They're not giving it to me. They're saying you need to relax. The spirits are helping. Let go of questions for now. So the angels are saying very clearly, this is your own fear and anxiety that you need to let go of. And instead of asking, has he seen someone, which could trigger you, focus on relaxing instead. I hope that helps, okay? Mariana, thank you for the donation, honey. Guidance for work and for the next few months and what's coming in Em's thoughts and feelings. So what's Em's thoughts and feelings currently? We got tugging. He's tugging on your heart. He said, I crave the feeling of your fingers tangled in my hair, begging me for more. So a lot of fantasizing going on. But I feel this tugging is more about tugging on, it's starting hailing again, tugging on your heart. You're going to feel him tugging on your heart. So I feel he's missing you. Now, tugging as well, this could also be about things he's doing when he's thinking about you. Okay, because there could be a lot of fantasizing going on. The angels say for you, focus on your blessings. Okay, focus on your blessings. If you feel like you're bored or stressed or worried, that's a sign you've lost track of yourself. So choose activities that excite your soul. Now, this could also be that M is focused on, you know, the routine of his life, and he's feeling a bit bored, and it's like there's missing each other here as well, or wanting each other. But I'm getting this more about what's going on with you. So I feel focus on your blessings, especially during April. And choose activities that excite your soul. Do things that you enjoy. So think about your work and think, am I enjoying my work at this current time? And time alone is needed. So go within for the answers. All the clarity, all the insight, it's already within you. Okay, all the answers are inside. That's what you need to know about. To give me a block again. Overcoming blocks. I don't know if you're having any sinus issues. Okay, so message for you is you are being protected. Remember to love yourself today. Spend time with family, friends, pets, to know that you are strong and independent, and spend your days your way. So I feel this message is about you doing what's right for you. Okay, thinking, do I enjoy my work? What do I want to change in my life? How do I want things to be? And that's going to open all the right doors for you. I hope that helps, okay? So I just need to go to the bathroom and I want to put the heating back on because it's been hailing, it's gone cold. So I won't be a second. My little lizard will look after the chat for me. My chat might go off because I knocked it. So I'll just see where I'm at. I'm coming back to Run's donation. Yeah, Run next. Okay, I won't be a second. Let me just have a drink. Okay. Right. Okay, that's better. Right, okay. So Run says, it's my restless energy from Brandon, and what does it mean? It means he's going to do something, starting hailing again. So he's bored, he's restless, he's fed up. That's what you're picking up on. Okay, so Four of Cups is like needing change. So he's lost track of himself. So he needs to do something that excites his soul. So he's miserable. That's what you're picking up on. This energy is, I need to change. I need to do something. And that's what you were sensing. So that's why it's like, and you've got to trust the process. There's going to be a breakthrough. We've got transformation here. So I feel there's about to be some kind of breakthrough. This could happen around June as well, or between now and June. So the angels say, trust in the process of your journey. Trust in the divine, and trust that everything will unfold beautifully for you. And even better than you can even imagine. Okay, because there's a transformation, a breakthrough coming in, and your twin is experiencing a deep transformation within. So be gentle with yourself and them during this time, which means have compassion. These changes are for the best. So breathe through what you're going through. I feel what you're picking up is definitely connected with him. And just see what he wants you to know. When else is this restless energy around? Because this can also be about Kundalini rising. Yeah, lost love. He doesn't want to lose you. He doesn't want to lose you. So but this end, and obviously there'll be a bit of passion there and, you know, wanting you and longing and all of that. But I feel it's more like he's afraid of losing you. And that's why he's feeling restless. He wants to take action. I hope that helps, okay? Now, before I move down to the next donation, Angelic donated earlier and I couldn't find a question. Okay, so I'm going to pull a card, okay? So we've got 2 at once. So, Angelic, your message is, because I couldn't find your question, whenever you're wanting at this current time, hold your vision. Focus on what you desire with unwavering faith and it will manifest. So you may be seeing 222, 777. Set your intentions, but make today your goal. So this could be something you've been manifesting since February. It's about to happen, okay? So have faith in what you manifest. And I feel you and your person have the same vision. Yeah, it will be a communication or showing up for you, Rum, because he's restless about losing you. So it will be something about to happen. That's what you're feeling. Something's about to happen. Priyanka, thank you for the donation. How does you see me, dear? Is there a third party? Haven't we done that already today? I've already picked up on, I've already answered your question. How does he feel about you? So you need to trust the messages coming through. Okay, let me see what he's going through. I've already done questions, you know, cards about how does he feel about you. So at the moment, he's giving precious time and energy to the wrong people and the wrong things for reasons that seem right. So this could be family, could be a third party, but the third party is more likely to be like his job or family or people he's perhaps obligated to in some way. So he's giving time and energy to that instead of you. So he's busy with other things. And then you obviously think, why aren't you giving me that energy or attention? But he's like sacrificing his own happiness and his own needs for routine or family or programming condition, whatever it is. You know, things he's always done. So he's currently giving his precious time, and it is precious time because we can never get time back. And his energy, which makes him depleted and drained as well, to the wrong people and the wrong things, but for what he perhaps feels is the right reasons. Because it's what he's used to, or it's his comfort zone, or his family think he should do that, or, you know, whatever his situation is. So that's what he's doing. He's giving energy and attention to that, okay? So how does he see you? We've got appetite. His appetite is for you. Okay, so he craves you. He wants you, even though he's giving to other stuff. So you need to connect with your other message. I've definitely answered that question already pretty much about how is he feeling about you. Stephanie, thank you for your donation. Who is coming towards me romantically in a timeline, okay? So is there a timeline for someone coming towards you romantically? Is there a timeline, okay? Timeline for someone coming towards you romantically. You've got winter. Now, winter could mean that it could come in winter time, but I'm getting this as more like about you being able to enjoy where you currently are, because it may feel winter in your love life. It may feel like nothing's happening, but everything is happening under the surface. So think about in the winter, it's where a lot of cleansing happens. So I feel this is a cleansing time for you. So who's coming towards you romantically? Who's coming towards you romantically? Okay. Someone who's very intelligent. You've got the professor here. Intelligent and wise. Now, this could be someone who's been learning lessons. So it could be someone that you already know who's grown up a little bit. Someone you're going to reconnect with, because it just reconnected on my side. It will have buffered for you. So I feel this is going to be someone you're going to possibly reconnect with, then meet as a new person. And you're going to realise this person has realised things and grown and matured, and they seem to be more wise and intelligent. Says he has all the answers, but forgets the question was about dinner. So in other words, it's like he's this could be someone you have dinner with as well. But I feel it's someone who's learnt lessons. And a climber, someone who's perhaps climbing high. So they may like rock climbing or pursuits like that. But I feel this is someone who's getting higher in their awareness of things, or they may be more successful than they were perhaps when you knew them before. Someone who's ambitious and daring. And you could have forgot your birthday. It says he'll scale mountains but forget your birthday. So this person could have forgot your birthday. You may have dinner with this person. There could be an apology coming in around this. But I feel this is someone you're going to reconnect with. Okay, that's coming up because it buffered, but it says reconnecting for me. So I feel you're going to reconnect with someone who's grown up a lot or been through a lot since you last saw them. And this could happen around the winter time, or it could be any time, because I feel the winter is like the silence or the way things have perhaps been between the two of you, and you're going to come out of that. So I'm not seeing it definitely as in winter, as in next winter. I'm seeing it as in there's something happening now. I hope that helps, okay? But we just got to be allowing for romance to come in. Let me pull you a card from Adam, because I feel it's more about you focusing on you than anything else, okay? Because you got release, let go of a heavy burden. So you may be worried about it a bit. When is it going to come? How's it going to happen? Let go of that. It does not serve you. Give your worries to God and focus on the moment. Focus on peace, because peace is power. I hope that helps, okay? Stella, thank you for the donation, honey. Was my attitude in regards to intimacy wrong with my DM while we were together? Sometimes we used to argue about our different points of view. Well, first of all, everything that's happened for a reason. So there's no point going over the past thinking, should have done, could have done. Just think, right, well, I know now why we didn't stay together or what I had to learn. I feel you already know what you need to do, what boundaries you need to set, and how you can perhaps go about this a bit differently. And now, in the next time it comes around, or the next opportunity you have, then obviously you can prove to God that you've learned that lesson. You know, it's like we think we're mature, and then we do something that says, oh, I'm not mature at all in that respect. It's like, for me, I thought that I was ready for union in February last year, and then I know where I went wrong. I know what happened that got in the way. From my own point of view, obviously I know he went through stuff too, but I can see clearly now, a year later, looking back, think, didn't learn that lesson, did I? Yeah, I thought I had, if that makes sense. So I feel you look back now and you can realise where you perhaps feel you did make a mistake, but mistakes are lessons, because there are no mistakes. Everything had to happen that way. So the guidance is, what you put in, you'll get out. And this is the truth, you know this. When you put work in, you get out, working on yourself, self-care. And you know that there's no point like putting lots of work into your masculine if it's not reciprocated, because you just feel depleted and drained. So this is about you putting work into the connection, but also making time for yourself and allowing him to do what he needs to do. So in the past, it could be that you were perhaps putting too much effort in or putting too much into something, and he was perhaps in his head needing to make a choice or a decision or find a solution, or perhaps having time in isolation, and that could have been triggering to you. Because you got two kings in the Eight of Pentacles, so he's coming through as the King of Swords, someone who's in his head and planning, and the King of Pentacles, someone who's focused and wants you and is focusing on doing it right. So I feel the message I've got coming through here is at this particular moment, he is focused on doing it right, and he needs to put that plan into place. And you've got to let him do that. Okay, so arguing is obviously, there's no point, because he's got his way of looking at it and you've got your way of looking at it, and you have to let him find his own way. So maybe in the past you were perhaps pushing him to see things from your point of view, but he had to go through his own way of dealing with it. I hope that makes sense, okay? So it really is all about surrender and having faith in the process of the love. So what's the angel guidance for you? You've got fears and you've got balance. So it's about working through your fears to find balance. And that's what you both have to do in your own way. Because you'll both have fears, but you'll have different types of fears. So it's time to balance you. Focus on balancing your own inner masculine and your own inner feminine. And that will bring them into balance as well. And that means like filling up your own cup and giving back to you. So let me pull one more card. You've got don't pay attention to their mood. So if he's being moody, don't pay attention to that. And this could also be something you're learning as well, that when he's perhaps moody, it's not about you, it's about his own life and what he's going through inside. I hope that helps, okay? Nat, thank you for the donation. Booking messages for the collective. So what does everyone need to know? Here we go, okay. So this is what everyone needs to know at this current time. So take the bits that resonate, leave what doesn't, okay? Let me just turn them over, because I've got in here, I've got general, I've got your messages and their messages. So they are definitely nostalgic about you. So if you're watching this, your person, the person you're thinking about currently, is nostalgic. That means they're thinking about you, thinking about the past. They're thinking how they've always loved you, that it's always been you, and they'll always want you no matter what. They may also be connecting with you through scent. So they could smell your perfume or aftershave, or they could smell something that reminds them of you, like cut grass if you've been out in the garden together, or a certain flower, or it could be the smell of like coffee. It reminds them of you because perhaps you've had coffee together, or whatever it is. So they use their senses are drawing them to you as well. They're going through an awakening to accept the things they need to do, the things they need to change. They're accepting of themselves. And we've got 1 year. So collectively, I feel it could take between now and a year for things to move forward the way you want them to. It doesn't mean it's going to take a year for everyone. It means it could be tomorrow, it could be next week, next month. But we've got a year as like a collective timeline because everyone's on different timelines. So you come to Earth to grow, to ascend. So you may be going through physical ascension. You could also be seeing signs like 1, 2, 3, 4, and let them come to you. So your guidance is let them come to you because they are coming to you. And that's part of your lesson and journey and growth, to allow them to come to you. So you've come to Earth to ascend, which means you've come to Earth to grow and evolve and transform as a soul. So it's not just about getting into a relationship with them. It's about all the growth you go through to get to that point. So take all the labels away, especially if you're stressing over the labels, twin flame, soulmate, karmic, all of that. Take the labels away and focus on the way you feel. And also take labels away about like marriage, because you're sacredly married to them already, even though you haven't got a ring on your finger, even if they're with someone else. I feel they're going to be flirty with you when they come back towards you. And there could be some jealousy as well. If you're jealous because they are perhaps wearing a wedding ring right now, take that label away. They're your counterpart. They know they belong with you and vice versa, no matter what they're currently in. So let go of the green-eyed monster, which can be envy and jealousy. Someone could also have green eyes. Wedding ring is also about commitment in the future. So even if there's a wedding ring currently at this time, like I say, don't worry, because it will be released at the right time. I feel the wedding ring is what you could be seen as a sign of the future, and take the labels away. Okay, but this could also be a sign your person wears labels, or they like wearing like clothes with labels. Well, I feel this is also about a label where you'll be in commitment in the future, you'll be together. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, we got Laurie Woo, thank you for the donation, honey. Message from Orlando, and will my issue with bank be fixed? So will your issue with the bank be fixed? You've got the wheel. So I feel, yes, the universe is working hard to make it happen. Trust the universe, because things are turning in your favour. It's written in the stars. And I feel that's about Orlando as well. But I feel that the issue with your bank will get sorted out. I feel that's already turning around now, okay? So message from Orlando, you've got support. So the angels are saying to you, you do not have to suffer in silence alone. Now I feel he's suffering in silence. You're in silence. He's going through a lot of pain in that silence. The angel's saying, let us help and support you. Pay attention to the new loving and supportive people we send into your life now. We've got you. So I feel he could have like a word of advice from someone, or a helping hand from someone, because I do feel he's suffering in silence. And you have your support here on the channel, or whomever you connect with. So you both have the support you need when you need it. So the angels are reminding you of that. And obviously if you've prayed about this bank issue, then the angels are already working that out as well. He is thinking about the past, okay? And he's going to do something suddenly. So when you're not expecting it, he's going to move toward you. This will be by June at the latest, okay? As a timeline. But he's thinking about doing something at this current moment. Yeah, and he's soul searching. So give him time. You could also go out in nature, because that will benefit your soul. And it will bring power in. The sun's just come out. I mean, it's been hailing during this live. And now the sun's come out again. So the sun comes out. You know, when you go in nature, you relax, you breathe, you feel better. So soul searching is what's happening at this time. Which means give him time to move forward towards you. Because if you give him time, he will. I hope that helps, okay? Ashweeni, thank you for the donation. What is happening inside me, it's not that I don't want others or others' unions to happen, but I think it did arise a feeling of jealousy, fear of lack of faith in me. I wonder why I'm not getting the same results. What it is, it can be like anything. It's a human thing. You got to release it again. It's like perhaps if you want, I don't know, say if you want £50,000 and your friend gets £50,000, you're happy for your friend, but there's still that pang of, why isn't it me? Why haven't I had that yet? Why? What am I doing wrong? So it's natural. It's a natural thing. But we have to train ourselves to recognise that when we're seeing other people having what we want, it's actually a preview of what we want coming to us. So, for example, if you see a couple holding hands, instead of getting a bit frustrated thinking, why isn't that me? Think, well, it will be me because the universe is showing that to me. It's the universe's way of giving you a preview of what's coming. So if you're seeing people coming into union, or you're hearing about other people getting contact, or other people's karmic situations ending, or it's a blessing. If you see a marriage on TV, it's a blessing. It's God saying to you, this is what's coming to you. But you've got to be open to see it that way instead of being triggered or jealous or angry. But it's a human thing. Don't beat yourself up about it. Just recognise it and say, okay, it's my own soul's way of recognising that I deserve to have that in my life. But also knowing that it will come at the right time. You know, I actually shared a little video for, I think it was for Angel Warriors. Forgive me fear there, for Angel Warriors. Let me just have a look where it is, because I really recommend, I was going to say recognise, I really recommend you watch it. So obviously you can click on it anyway if you're not an Angel Warrior, because I know you are a member, honey. Let me just find it. It was from Vlad, who is one of the most amazing, there we go. Yeah, it was for Angel Warriors, I think. If you're single and have lost all hope, okay, watch this video. So if you go to, I don't know if you're an Angel Warrior, but if you go to Vlad, if you type in YouTube, Vlad Hungry Jen, okay, Vlad, okay, that's him there. He's a pastor. He's amazing. I just love watching his videos. He's so spot on with everything. And he's posted a video about being single. Okay, if you're single and have lost all hope. Now it talks about what happens when you're when you're in separation, because obviously you're not single because you're twin flame. But you are single as in you're not with your twin at this current time. So it explains from a biblical perspective why we go through seasons in our life where we are on our own, and why what we're going through, what we're preparing for, and what a blessing it is. And I feel if you watch that video, it will help you. It will help you to understand why you're going through what you're going through at this current time. But you're learning to recognise that when you're seeing things, the previews of what you can have. So you have to have faith, okay? But I like that you recognise and you say, it's a fear of lack of faith in me. So you'll recognise it's nothing to do with anyone else, and it's about you and your perception, which is good, because that's bringing in a breakthrough and that's liberating for you. So the angels say, you've got your angels around you. You've got angel tribe and patience coming up. So again, you've got to understand that your journey is in divine timing. You'll get what's right for you when it's right for you. Just like people who've got what they get is right for them. So you're learning the soul lesson of patience. The old saying, good things come to those who wait, is true. Please be patient with yourself and with your twin flame counterpart. We want you to seek out other earth angels like yourself who are also on their twin flame journey. We're sending you new people who are part of your angel tribe. Well, that's here. You know, you people in the chat, we're all going through very similar things. Okay? You know, I cry about my twin, probably just as much as you. You know, but you perhaps don't see it that way. You know, you perhaps see strength in me, but, you know, at the end of the day, I see strength in you. So it's about recognising that we're all on a journey. So I feel the message I need to share. If you watch that video by Vlad, okay, I just feel it will really help you to try and understand it from a higher perspective. I hope that helps, okay? And if you can't find it, just email me and I'll send you the link, okay? Gita, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, will Ram take actions towards me? Is Ram going to take actions towards you? You've got the Two of Wands and you've got the King of Pentacles. So I feel that, yes, Ram is going to take action towards you because he has a vision of that. However, it may just take a little bit of time because the King of Pentacles is someone who's focused. And I feel that he will do it, he will follow through. But again, it could take a little bit of time because the King of Pentacles does not want to mess anything up, okay? So you've got a vision of him taking action towards you. Have faith in that vision. I feel he is focused on you because he desires you. And if you have faith, then he'll come forward. So I feel the answer is yes, okay? This could be within the next 2 days, 2 weeks, or 2 months at the latest. Let me see what else you need to know. Will he take action towards you? We've got haunted. He can't stop thinking about you, okay? So you're on his mind constantly, but he needs to be the one to take action. He's saying, I want you to let me take charge. That's what I'm picking up on in this. So dominance says he wants to be able to do it. So you've got to let him do it, whether that means you pulling your energy back, stop initiating contact, whatever you need to do, because he is haunted by you. Every memory of you is enough to bring me to my knees. I miss you. So he's haunted by you, but he needs to take control. So I feel the answer is yes. Just give him a bit of time. I hope that helps, okay? Janie, thank you for the donation, honey. Am I best served career and financial-wise staying with my current employer or manifesting a new tech sales job? What was that card that come up for you? I've shuffled since, haven't I? We got something else coming through about finances. So am I best served career and financial-wise staying with my current employer or manifesting a new job? You've got the Four of Pentacles, which can be about letting go. Can be about either letting go of worry or letting go of something. So you may need to let go of what you're currently in to move towards a new tech sales job. I mean, obviously you'd have to do that anyway to get a new job. But I feel that what you're being shown is you can't lose what's meant for you. Whatever you're meant to be doing, you will be doing. So take a step back and allow your desires to come to you instead of holding on to them or chasing them. It needs time to breathe. So it may be that you just need a bit of time to really think clearly about what you want and set that intention, and then let the universe bring it to you. So for example, if you clearly set the intention about what you want and then you carry on doing what you're doing, feeling grateful, a new tech job could be offered to you or something could show up in your reality. But the Four of Pentacles is kind of showing me that you may need to release something to move into something new, which obviously you would if you have a new job. But it could even be that if you stay in the career you're in, that you let go of the need for something else. So I feel you've got to be very honest with yourself about what you want and then put that into your intention and send that out to the universe. So I just want to get an energy around the career you're currently in. So let's get a message for your current career. And a message for your new tech sales job. Okay, your new tech sales job. We'll just see what comes up. So you've got to let them make the next move. So with your current employer, this could be about, like I've just said, doing what you're doing and then letting someone make a move. So it could be you get offered a new job, or perhaps you get offered something by your current employer. And the other one, you've got a new beginning is coming. White flower symbolise hope. So I feel there's hope with a new beginning. So I'm kind of getting an energy around this new tech sales job being more fulfilling for you. And that's where I'm finding it's like the energy is drawing you to that let go of something to have a new beginning. And it symbolises hope. So I feel there's hope in that job. But obviously if you stay with your current employer, you may need to let someone make a move, and that could be an offer coming to you. But I feel that I'm getting this pull of a new tech sales job. But I feel before you make any decisions, just sit with yourself, think and process. Let me just make sure my camera's not going to fall down. There you go. So I moved it around to show you outside. So have a think about what you want. I hope that helps, okay? Don't know what's it like there. It stopped hailing now and the sun's come up. It's very windy and it's cold today. Not nice. What's it like in Manchester now? Sophia, thank you for the donation. A return from a 3-month trip, feelings and next action. So he returned from his trip. What are his feelings and next action? And what's going on with him? Give me a block. You may want to clear the air with you. Delays in communication, not forever. You're being protected at this time. Use telepathy to communicate instead. I feel he wants to clear the air. He wants, if there's been no contact or limited contact, he wants to come in and talk, okay? Give me like a clearing of the air. So I feel there's going to be a communication coming in. Yeah, release. It says, it's time to release anything which is hindering your twin flame union. Release all unhealthy relationships and habits you know is no longer part of your spiritual journey. So this could be he's obviously returned from that trip and now he's clear about what he needs to let go of to come forward. And I feel he's going to communicate that to you. So I feel he intends to tell you what he's going to release. This could be like if there's anyone else involved or anything that's really got in the way. And if you've been pulling back, that's a good thing because it's letting him step up and move forward. So what else? You've turned them on. The Kundalini is rising. Look at this. The apology is coming. So he's going to come in and apologise for something. And he's feeling very turned on by you. I just laughed when... because obviously where I got the collection of carrot pictures. I mean, look how funny that is. That's Jonas. That's Rob's carrot with that black crystal there, but it looks like something else. So use your imagination. So he is missing you. He is thinking about you, and I feel he wants to take action towards you. Okay, and this is what's coming in. Let me see if I've got a timeline. What else? Yeah, the apology is coming. It moved again there. So there's definitely an apology coming in. What else? Okay. Timeline. You've got later than you think, so it could be at night, because I'm getting later than you think being at night. So I'm not necessarily feeling this as like months down the line. I'm seeing this as like you could get a message at like 3 a.m. and then you wake up to it. So perhaps you're thinking, oh, he's going to message me, and then he doesn't, and you go to bed and you wake up and you've got a message there. So it could happen in the middle of the night, and that could be to do with that Kundalini rising there as well. I hope that helps. Okay. Escada, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, love your channel. Thank you for being here, honey. This is for Escadola. When it ends, true feelings for me. So I always end feeling for you. Uninhibited. You take his breath away. You pull all his walls down. With you, he feels he can be his true self. Okay, I want to lose control with you, unleashing my raw desire. So he has raw desire for you. And that may be where he tries to hold back. But with you, he wants to let his hair down. He wants to be his true self with you. Look at this, 2 of Cups. So he feels like the love bond with you is deep. A special bond unlike anything he's ever experienced before. It's like best friends and lovers all in one. So that's his true feelings for you. You're his ultimate person. Because with you, it's always felt right. And it does feel right. And he has this raw desire when he's with you as well. And when he thinks about you. So he's saying to you, I want your love. And I'm about to do something suddenly. Now I've got a communication or something coming in here between now and June. So between now and June, possibility to move towards this as a relationship or fully move into this, because the Ace of Love is also the relationship he sees with you. Could even be that he contacts you between now and June, and then between June and February, that's when you build on the relationship. But he's going to do something suddenly because he sees you as the partner he wants. Let me just pull a little card for you as well. What do you need to know? Yeah, you were first class and he knows it, okay? Remember your value and your worth because you are magnificent. You are an earth angel here to shine, so shine your light brightly. I love it. 2 of my favourite cards there. My little Angelica there as an angel and sitting in first class when I travelled to London. I took a photo of her in the first class seat there. So you were first class and you deserve to be treated that way, and he knows it too. I hope that helps. So he sees you as first class. Micah, thank you for the donation. I think I'm at the top of the chat. Wow, okay. Micah, thank you for the donation. Will Mark ever change the way he talks to me? Well, remember, first of all, what you allow continues. So if you're letting him talk to you a certain way without any consequences or without you putting boundaries down, then that's why he's continuing to do it. Okay, so you may have to call him out. Maybe you already have. So is he going to change the way he talks to you? Okay, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Great things are on the horizon. I mean, this is powerful. I feel you've got an energy shift here between now and April and July. So, great things are on the horizon, okay? December to April will be a powerful time to receive blessings. Now, I'm seeing this as December just on to April, but this could also be like December to April where he fully shows up the way you want him to. So, December to April could be your timeline for union. The 2 of Cups is about the way he feels about you. So he does feel that love bond with you. And I feel he's afraid of it. That may even be why he acts the way he does. But things will move forward. Have confidence and take the next steps with power and strength. So I feel he is going to come forward in a more confident way. So I feel the answer to your question is yes. It could be, though, I'm picking up on this, as you've got blessings coming into your life now. So remember to focus on your blessings. He may be that he's blocked or he still continues to talk to you the way he does until July, and then there's a big shift from July, especially with it being in reverse, because I feel that this could be a block until July and then things turn around. And I'm getting December to April. So I'm getting December this year to April next year as a timeline where something amazing happens. But I feel the answer is yes, but he's currently learning a lesson. So let's see what the lesson is. Why does he talk to you the way he talks to you? What's the lesson? Let me just actually refresh my chat because it keeps going light and dark. So, and it's because my cards fell on it earlier and disrupted it. So let me just bring it back in. There we go. Okay. Okay. Let me just check where I am. There I am. Okay. So emotions. It says emotions. He said, I've always pushed down and never really opened up to my feelings and emotions. I'm now learning to sit with, understand, and master that. I'm also working on releasing negative emotions so I can be more balanced with it. So it's his emotions, why he acts the way he does or does the things he does. He doesn't have compassion. Yeah, because of his emotions, because he gets insecure and he feels vulnerable. So he pushes you away. So your lesson is affliction. Says you are in a deep transformation, this too shall pass. So you're learning not to get affected by what he's doing. So you don't get afflicted by it, okay? And sacred sexuality, this could be you putting your boundaries down about not allowing him access to you while he's treating you that way. On your sensuality, your body is sacred. So you've got to think, am I still giving him my body? Am I still allowing him access to me when he's behaving that way? And if you are, then that's a boundary you need to set or something you've got to work on. So I feel between now and July, that's the lesson being learned. And then there's going to be a turning point. I hope that helps, okay? I'm going to answer a couple more, then I'm going to go off. So we're going to do SA says, hi Liz, may I get a message from Rizwan, please? Future of our connection. So what's going on with you and Rizwan and what's the future of your connection? The world, a new beginning, the completion of a cycle. So when one cycle's going to end for another one to begin. So that's like a new beginning, a new chapter coming in, okay? And you've got passions. Obviously you're passionate about each other and he feels passion for you. It's time to delve into your passions. This can also be about you doing things you enjoy, things you're passionate about. And you got pinned. And he may feel pinned down at this current time, but obviously he's going to end a cycle. So this could be a karmic cycle ending, something he feels stuck in or pinned to, and then he's going to release that. And I've got a feel as well, like if you're pinning anything up on your vision board or if you're manifesting anything, that's what you're creating. And he said, I want to pin you and trap you against the wall, feeling your heat against me. So a lot of passion there. Okay, so what else? What else is going on? What else do you need to know? You've got Queen of Love, you're their true love. So that's what you need to know when this person thinks about you, you're their true love. And they want to give equally in the relationship. So the future relationship will be balanced. And they are about to take action and move forward. They could reach out, turn up, or do something, get ready. So it could be happening fast, okay? So I feel that this is July onwards, big shift. So July, there's going to be a big shift. Again, they give me a block there. I hope that helps, okay? We're going to do, I've got a donation come in there from Nia. Thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, there's any messages for me from Divine and my twin? So what's the message from your Divine? Declutter. Now, I love this. I actually used this deck on myself the other day and the declutter card flew out and I've been radically decluttering. So maybe you're decluttering too. You're getting ready for something coming in. So you're preparing for your twin in your own way. So this is a huge sign. Okay, so if you've been decluttering or if anyone's watching and they resonate with this, if you resonate with this, you're preparing for what's ahead. So when you declutter and clean your living and workspace, you'll create more room for new blessings to swoop in. How will your space look if you were living with your twin? So visualize you're already together. Visualize how your life will be when you come together. Okay, because that's what you're being prepared for. And I feel that's what we're all going through. We've been talking about it in readings, haven't I? Two of Pentacles, balance your energy. Focus on grounding and meditation to keep the right balance between your physical and your spiritual self. Alignment is taking place. Clothes, especially, decluttering, because you're making space. So you're decluttering your clothes and making space. And if you think about that, if you open your wardrobe, would your twin be able to put their stuff in your wardrobe? And if the answer is no, you need to get rid of stuff because there's no room. So obviously this is what you're doing. So what else do you need to know? What does your twin want you to know? Calling out. And I feel you can sense this because you feel his energy calling to you through the astral realms, through dreams, through signs, feelings. He said, I'm calling out to you. And I feel he's calling out to you to make space for him, okay? He wants to give equally in the relationship. So again, if you're decluttering and blocking my throat, big blocks going on here today. If you're decluttering, you're creating space so it's equally balanced. And this can also be about making sure other things are equally balanced, like in your bedroom, for example, making sure you've got 2 side tables, 2 lamps, 2 boxes of tissues if you have them on there, whatever it is. So there's room for you and them. Even if you're not intending to live together there, you're manifesting it. It says you are their true love. That's what you need to know. So I feel you're getting ready for union in your own way, and decluttering is a big part of that. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, my chat disappeared and went off there. So we're going to do Donna, okay? Donna's received songs. So let's do a message for Donna. What do we need to know for Donna? What's going on with Donna? The principles of lost. Look at that. Do what you feel. So what Mark wants to do is he wants to do what he feels. He wants to follow his heart. He wants to follow his desire, not be stuck in his head. So the principles of lost. Great song by Enigma. What else? What do the songs mean that you are hearing? Angels are all around you. So you're being protected. He wants to meet up with you. Of course he does. He wants to follow his desire. And he's always loved you. That's what you need to know. Let me pull you a tarot card as well. Anything else you need to know? Oh, okay. 9 of Swords, which is in reverse, which is good. And the 10 of Cups. Now, that's in reverse as well, but I feel obviously he can't be with you in union until he's overcome his fears. So I'm not surprised that's in reverse, to be honest. I'll just pick these other cards up that I just threw on the floor there. So, and this, 10 of Cups is about you having that life together. So it says, you are blessed with a happy home and a successful relationship. You already know you've got that in the astral realms, in the 5D. So to continue to make this happen, make as much time for you and your connection with God as you make time for your special person. And that's what you're doing. And he's having sleepless nights, restless nights, so he can take back his power. So I feel that he wants you so badly, but again, there's still things in the way. So for him, we've got all night and crowded room. He doesn't want to be... They give me fear there. I feel he's had perhaps a dream as well where you've been together and he's wanted to get you alone all night, but there's a crowded room full of people. And that's really symbolising that other people are in the way and he wants to get you alone. So they give me that song by Alone. Is it Alone by Heart? Alone. I'm better sing now, make it hail again. Is it Heart sing that Alone? They give me that song. Till then, I've always got by on my own. I never really cared until I met you. That's that one. They give me that song, okay? And he said, I want to make love to you all night long until we collapse from exhaustion. In public, my mind drifts off to sinful places about you. So he doesn't want to be in a crowded room or a crowded house. A crowded house, there could be a crowded house song you hear as well. But he wants to be with you all night. They give me all night long. Is that Lionel? So I feel obviously you communicate through music anyway. I hope that helps, okay? We're going to do Patricia. Okay, Patricia says... Oh, let me find your question. Hi, Liz, we find the deck. A message for us, please. Patricia's found this gorgeous deck, okay? And even that deck, the pictures you were sharing, I'll show everyone, because if anyone knows what this deck is, can you please email me and let me know? Because it's absolutely stunning. Okay, so Patricia's been sharing these pictures on the community post. Hang on a minute. There we are. That one. Crossroads, and we've got the connection. Look at that. The yearning. I thought you said the morning. The yearning. Look at that one. Happiness. Aren't these gorgeous pictures? Okay. Divine union. Is that what the deck's called? No. A deep partnership blossoming into a joyful. And stable future. I mean, these pictures are that beautiful. I'd like them as pictures. To have like this one, I'd get them blown up and put them as canvases. I mean, these are like beautiful. That would be like a beautiful picture to put up in your bedroom for like feng shui. That one specific, because it's like you and your partner asleep together. These are things that you can put around your space to you know, to connect with. I mean, these would be great to like print out and put around your space and frames and stuff like that, because then you're manifesting togetherness. But I'd love to know what that deck is. So let's pull a card then. So what's the message coming through from him to you today? So what's the message coming through? We've got addictive. So he's saying to you, I can't get enough of the way you smell, but I feel this is more like your love. I mean, maybe he has been smelling your perfume, or if you've told him what you wear, but he's saying, I can't get enough of the way you smell. I can't get enough of you. Every breath of you drives me crazy. So he's addicted to you. He feels addicted to you at this current time. They give me a block there, even though there may be blocks. Do something you love today, and I feel that's what you're doing. And look at that card. It's little Angela having a Costa there, having a hot chocolate. Do something you love. So you may be doing something you love today, and that obviously makes him feel more addicted to you. You've got divine timing and twin flames. Wow. So the divine knows the perfect time to unite you and your counterpart in divine unconditional love. Leave it up to the divine to bring you both together and forever. This is confirmation about you that you have met your twin. You can eliminate all doubts now and move forward confidently on your journey. So what's your next step? What else do you need to know? Or what's his next step, so to say? He wants to be your only lover, and he's dreaming about you. And I feel he's dreaming about making love to you as well. Yeah, he wants you intimately, so a lot of desire, and he will open up. Okay, when I picked that up, I felt he will meet up. He wants to open up and meet up. That's what he wants. Can you show me the twin flame card again? Of course. This deck is, I'm sorry the backwards, you know, it's YouTube. This is the Guardian Angel Oracle by Angali. Okay, Angali Devi, one of our soul sisters here. And I got this deck ages ago through makeplayingcards.com. Really beautiful. And that's the other card, Divine Timing. Look what's on the top of the deck. You've got I love you, surrender. So when you surrender, he's going to tell you he loves you. And I feel this is a collective message as well. So for everyone watching, your twin flame wants the angels, or wants me through the angels to relay an important message to you. Always remember that I love you. We ask you to surrender this situation to the universe, to God, to your angels, the divine. When you choose to fully surrender, you open the door to miracles. That's when they're going to come in and tell you that they love you. I hope that helps, okay? I can see I've got donations coming in. Bear with me a second here. I didn't hear. And then we got Stephanie says, thank you for the donation, honey. Messages for the future of my career. What do you need to know for your career? You've got the Ten of Swords. It's going to be the end of a challenging time. So if you feel like you've been through a struggle or a challenge, a new chapter's about to begin and things are going to turn around. Now, this could even be something you've been challenged with since October, or it could be a timeline of October just gone to October coming as when everything falls into place. But if you've been through any challenges, there's going to be a new beginning. So let me see what else you need to know in career. I'm going to bring life purpose cards in first. What do you need to know? What does Stephanie need to know for career? What do you need to know? Flowers. Okay, working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. Now, I'm not necessarily saying you need to be a florist, but you may want to bring some more flowers into the home because it may help. Or flower essence, it could help you to feel more creative or more relaxed or more in tune. So flowers, it could even be like if you put a little flower in your hair or connecting with flowers in some way. Maybe you love flowers, that could be a hobby you have. Could be a side hobby you do, or something that brings more money in. Archangel Gabriel saying allow yourself to receive, and this could even be about receiving flowers. It says open your arms to welcome the blessings and the answered prayers that God is sending to you. So I feel you've really been praying about this and things are going to turn around and get better. There's going to be an end of a challenging time. Let me see, I don't know what I've done with my Life to Justice cards. Let me just see if they are in here. Bear with me a second. What's that deck there? Oh no, I've got this one instead. I'm going to bring the Winter Wonderland deck in by Mystic Moon. What else do you need to know about the future of your career? You got the Fox Less is More. So this could be about decisions to change something. Okay? That's the card I need to give you. None of these, okay? So I feel that the Fox is like a decision may need to be made because less is more. So this could be doing less hours, perhaps doing less at something, it will work out better. You know, perhaps you've been trying too hard or there's been a struggle around it. Well, whatever the challenge is, it's going to get better. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Inside Chats. Thank you for the donation. Inside Chats, where's your question? Inside Chats. Can anyone see a question from Inside Chats? I don't think I can see it. Inside Chats. I can't see. Can anyone see Inside Chat's question? Any of my mods, can you see that question there? I can only see a donation. Thank you for the donation. I'm just going to go to my next one so I don't get behind. So, I don't know if anyone else can see it. I'm going to do Shhateria. Thank you for the donation, honey. Did I see my crush the other day? I thought I recognised him. Wasn't sure if that was him. Did he recognise me? Well, if you watch the reading I did last night, okay, it was about pretty much that, okay? Yes, it was me. Okay, they know that you know. So I feel the answer is yes. But did I see my crush? I thought he recognised me. Wasn't sure. Did he recognise me? I feel the answer is yes. But I feel that if you watch the video that I posted last night, you'll know the answer for sure. So what do you need to know about this? 2 of Wands, hold your vision. It says focus on what you desire with unwavering faith and it will manifest. So I feel that you were thinking about him and manifesting him, and then your intention was like manifested. So I feel the answer is yes. So how does he feel about you when he saw you all? Pins. I want to trap you against the wall, feeling your body against mine. So I feel it turned him on seeing you and it made him think about you. There was Kundalini there. But ultimately, I feel your answer is yes. And I feel that reading, if you'd have watched that reading last night, it would have clarified that for you as well. Pink flowers are a sign of romance. So this is a sign of romance. So this person had romantic feelings around you or about you when you connected and being vulnerable with each other. So there's going to be an opportunity coming to be vulnerable with each other, to open up. It says, affirm I'm very romantic, because this is what you are manifesting. And you may be seeing pink flowers as well. But ultimately, I feel that yes is the answer. Yeah, look, your person is saying, I'm preparing to make a big, bold move. So this could have created some kind of, emotion in them, like some Kundalini in them, to make a move. But they have a lot on their plate. So they're busy, they've got a lot going on. So this could be work or other stuff, but they are preparing to make a bold move forward. I hope that helps. Let me just see if I can get one more card about this. Yeah, turn back now. So I feel they wanted to turn back. It's like when you saw each other, they wanted to turn back now. They wanted to turn back time, but it's like wanted to come towards you. So I feel this message is like melting the ice. Wanted to melt the ice, wanted to talk, wanted to turn the car around or turn back, or, that's what they wanted. And you may have felt that way too. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for the donation, honey. Hope it's okay I donate again. Of course, I'm making sure Frank is still in love with me. My ego, I know, but I hope he will tell me about his feelings for me. Well, obviously, you've got to trust in the love. I mean, he replied to you with sweet Anne or something like that, didn't he? He didn't ignore you, and he gave you a nice, sweet response. It's not like he was cold towards you, which should tell you what you need to know. You've got to read between the lines. So you can't write it. You can't write. If this was a card to shut your ego up, this is the card. It says mutual on that card. I've got angel bumps. So he's saying it's mutual. I hope you're thinking of me just as much as I'm of you. So that's come out to say the feelings are mutual. I've got angel bumps on. You couldn't get a better card coming out. I couldn't have picked a better card if I'd have tried. I mean, it jumped out. But what I mean is, if I'd have gone through the deck and said, right, I'm going to pick a card for you and him, you couldn't get a better card coming out. He's saying it's mutual. The way I feel about you is the way you feel about me. And I feel that he's saying, I hope you're thinking of me as much as I am of you. So he is thinking about you a lot. And he's actually in his head now thinking, I wonder if you're thinking of me the same way. So I feel you sending that message is actually, it's a good thing. But again, he's still learning, remember. So you've got to have faith in what he's going through. Let me pull you a Winter Wonderland card. Yeah, you got dinner, social gathering. So there could be an opportunity to meet up at a social gathering, or he could ask you to dinner, okay? You got Yeti, beast mode. So I feel you put him into that because, you know, it's like all these emotions and all of his passion, it all comes out when he connects with you. And that's also something he's learning to handle. And you got snowed in, make the best of it. So just make the best of where you currently are. Enjoy the moment you're in. And have faith. I just heard something bang then and over there. Just heard like I don't know what that was. It was like something moved. Weird. Okay, so paranormal activity happening maybe. I hope that helps. Okay. So I didn't see a question. I don't think my mods can see either. For inside chats, I can see Angelic's put a question in though. And Angelic, I did actually pull you a card, and it was about having a vision and focusing on your vision. Well, what's in store for me for the rest of the year in my life and career, please? And message my daughter on her birthday, and any messages my twin. Now, if you do find your other message as well, because I have answered a question for you. I couldn't see your question, but I pulled a card, and I feel that card will be resonant. I'm pretty sure it was the Two of Wands, I think. I think it was the Two of Wands. So what's in store for you for the rest of the year? You got Six of Pentacles. What you give, you receive yourself. So you're being reminded as well, there needs to be balance with there needs to be balance, please a message. There needs to be balance with your twin. There needs to be balance. So what you give to others, you receive yourself. And it's the same with like your daughter on her birthday. Like what she's giving out, she's receiving. So this is about remembering that you're always manifesting with the law of attraction. It says be good to others to be good to yourself. Focus on making today a better day. And I feel that's what she is doing and that's what you're doing. Focus on making a birthday, this day or whenever it is, a better day for everyone, including yourself. So this is about what you give, you receive. So make sure you are giving good things out, but you're also getting the balance right, because if you overgive in your connection with your twin, you just end up feeling depleted and drained. You've got energy work as well. It says you will benefit from receiving energy work at this time. Now this could be you asking the angels to cleanse your energy, or you could feel that you are an energy worker, like you're a light worker, a healer. It says book an energy healing session with a trusted healer. You'll feel full of vitality, refreshed and rejuvenated, mind, body and soul. So that could be like going for Reiki or having a massage or having a haircut or pampering yourself in some way. Doing something for you. But it could also be calling on your angels to cleanse your chakras or cleanse your aura or heal your energy or whatever it is. You don't have to pay to have something done. What else do you need to know? You've got protected and guided, and I feel this is what you need to know about your daughter as well, that in your journey, everything is protected and guided. Fruit and vegetables, so this could be about eating healthier and shine. Peacock spirit around you, reminding you to shine and be confident. So let's do a message from your twin first, then I'll get a message for your daughter. You got mirrors, you're going through the same thing. So you could even see mirrored numbers like 12, 21, 13, 31, 11, 11. What's the message for your daughter on her birthday? You've got ground yourself and hug a tree. So I feel that she's craving love in some way. So you're obviously giving her love. And when we ground ourselves, we feel loved. So this is about feeling the love. I mean, in this card, you see Angela, I've took a photo of her there under the tree. But hug a tree, feel the love. And this is the thing, you may want to give her a big hug, because you need that hug just as much as she does. I hope that helps, okay? We've got, so I still can't see inside chats, but I do thank you for the donation. So I'm just going to pull you a card. This is for inside chats, Page of Cups. So if you're waiting for communication or some kind of message of love or something love-based coming to you through some kind of communication, it's coming. So as messages of love are going to flow to you, you'll receive communication from a special person. Don't force it, let it flow. I hope that helps, okay? So I've got donation coming in there. I've got, we just moved the chat. I've got, Aaron Marrow says, is my twin doing okay? So is your twin doing okay? So your twin is saying, yeah, there's hope there. And you've got the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel they're actually spending a lot of time in their own company. Okay, so even if whatever they're doing in their life, whoever they're with, whatever they're doing, they're spending time alone, thinking, processing. Could be traveling as well, but I feel like they're spending time alone and that's giving them hope. It's also illuminating them. It's making them realise things. So they're going through an illumination through some isolations. This can also be like quiet time, time away from you. You know, spending time in their own company, listening to music as well, listening to songs, thinking about you and their feelings, emotions. So I feel your person is spending a lot of time by themselves, working on themselves, which is a good thing, okay? How are they feeling about you? You've got dominance and haunted. So haunted by you, constantly thinking about you, especially at night or when listening to music, those memories come up. But they need to be the one to take control. So with the dominance card there, I feel that they need to be the one to come to you, to take action, to reach out. So this may be your message to take a step back and allow them to step forward. Let's pull you a message for you. What do you need to know? You've got ground yourself through meditation and breath work and use crystals for healing and protection. That's your message. I hope that helps, okay? Indu says, please, Liz, a message from Pravash. Don't worry about pain, it's fine, honey. I'm at the top of the chat anyway. So what do you need to know? This is for Indu. What does Pravash want you to know? We've got they feel trapped in a karmic cycle, but they will reach out. So he does feel stuck in something at this current time, but he is going to reach out to you. Okay, so if you're waiting for communication, there will be a communication, even if you feel stuck in something. So what's he going to do about that stuck energy? Yeah, he's going to complete that cycle when the time is right because you're a special person. Okay, well, if you're in contact and you're waiting for a communication, because you can still be, you know, waiting for a communication. I'm not saying you're like, there's no contact, but he's going to reach out. So if you're thinking, I'm waiting for a communication, it's on the way. Okay, it's coming in. We're saying no from out. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that he's not going to, you know, you've got to give this time to work out. I mean, he's saying there to you, I feel stuck in a cycle. I feel trapped in a karmic cycle, but I will reach out to you, which means he wants to be in contact with you. So he will end that cycle, whatever it is, because he knows you're a very special person. So whenever the karmic cycle is, and that could be that he's saying no to marriage, he's going to end that cycle of saying that so he can be with you, but you can't rush or force it. So you've got trolley and you've got wreath. He wants to take the next step. He does, even if he's saying he doesn't. And there's going to be a victory dance with the wreath once he's ended that. No, I'm not doing that. Or so I feel the message is he's going to stop doing whatever he's doing. And there's going to be an ending to that with the wreath. And then there's going to be a victory dance, which means you will take the next step. But you've got to have faith that that will happen. Instead of wanting it now or trying to force it forward or just let things flow. You've got to let him come to his own conclusion instead of perhaps trying to force him to make a decision. I hope that helps, okay? I did pull cards for inside chat. So inside chats may just be giving me a donation there for pulling that question, that card. Okay, so Jazenta says, will P ever become the man Union requires him to be? Well, instead of saying that, just that you've got to believe in him more. Because you just saying that is showing you're not believing in him. You're not trusting in him to become that person. And the fact that he's saying, how does he feel about me, is like you're not trusting the love, okay? So what does he want you to know? Yeah, you watched over and guided. He is craving your body and soul. He wants to kiss you. So, of course, he feels the way you feel. He wants to kiss you. However, the journey is watched over and guided, which means if he's not ready and if you're not ready, it won't happen no matter how much you try and force it forward. So the best thing you can do is surrender and let go. He's saying he's going through major stress, major struggle, major upheaval, and you're being protected from that at this current time. And it's all part of the process that leads to you. Now, also, there is a challenge you're going through because you're going through everything you're going through with your mum and everything. So it's like you're going through your own struggles. So if you were together at this current time, you wouldn't really have time for each other because you've both got stuff going on. And God knows that. So when the time is right, you'll come together. They're giving me like a feeling if I've got something in my eye. So you may be irritated by what you're seeing or not seeing in your physical world. The angels say you're learning the soul lesson of patience. The old saying, good things come to those who wait, is true. Please be patient with yourself and with your twin. So instead of doubting him, thinking he's never going to be that person, see him as already being that person now. Okay? He's saying there's no emotion for him, which makes me feel it's one-sided. Well, that's because you've got to fill up your own cup at this current time. I hope that helps, okay? Marguerite says, inside chat's question, how do you see my connection with A? Is he serious about us, or is he just a player, anyone else with him? So I did pull some cards for you. Let's see what comes through. We got the Emperor. He is serious about you. He wants to take back his power by trusting himself. But you've got to trust him to do that, okay? So he's coming up as the Emperor, which means your divine counterpart or the perfect person to be with you. But he's got to step into that power by trusting himself. So you've got to have faith in that, okay? So I feel he is serious about you. I don't feel he's a player. I'm not really picking up on anyone else around him. Let me just see what else comes through. So the player energy could be about your own fears. You've got obligation, responsibility, duty. So maybe sorting out karmic ties. But I feel that the reason this card's come out is because he's someone who you can rely on. I feel the Emperor and this card coming out are both signs that he is responsible. You know, he's got a sense of responsibility, duty and obligation. So I feel that he is someone you can rely on. I don't feel he's like a player type. I feel he's someone who can be in a loyal relationship. That's what I'm picking up on. And you got the owl, the snowbird out in the cold. So maybe you feel that way because perhaps he isn't giving you attention, or there may be something going on that you're not sure of. And it could be because he's afraid of perhaps opening up or being vulnerable. But I don't feel that he would leave you out in the cold, because I feel that he's perhaps been hurt himself. But I'm getting an energy where he's not a player. I feel like he's someone you can rely on. Even if he's still got karmic ties, he'll release those to be able to be with you correctly. And you've got to be patient. So you may be a bit impatient or frustrated. So let that go. He's asking for your patience at this time. And that could be because he wants to free himself up from perhaps things he is obligated in or he's got responsibility to. But patience is the key. I hope that helps, okay? No more donations, please, guys, because I'm going to go off in a minute. So, Shavika, thank you for the donation, honey. How is 3D messages, feelings, and next action from T? So, what does T want you to know? What does T want you to know? So, he's saying, I will tell you how I feel. So, he is going to tell you how he feels, what's on his mind. He is, when the time is right. So, he will communicate. The feelings are mutual. He wants you to know that. And he wants to kiss you softly. So he thinks about your kisses. Your kisses are soft. I feel that's definitely what he needs. So again, you're saying I'm too occupied, not having time for the live, or even for him, really. But I feel that he's missing your kisses. Okay, because you give him soft kisses. That means it turns him on. It makes him feel good. He's thinking about kissing you. So cards flying out in his life. He's saying he's having insomnia, nightmares, vivid lucid dreams, restlessness. Stress is causing havoc with his sleep. So he's restless at night. He's struggling to sleep because of his situation. And he's struggling. Obviously, he's doing it all for the kids and because they are like business partners, really. Teamwork, keeping up appearances. But it's not satisfying him. It's fake love. And he's currently working out how to walk out. Because he's choosing to walk away, to have a new beginning with you, to leave the past behind. So, what's going on here is I feel that since September, he's been having sleepless nights, insomnia, restlessness. He's been going through all of that. And now where we currently are in March, yes, he's staying there for the kids and keeping up appearances, but it's not real. So I'm getting between March and August, he's planning on walking out of there to have a new beginning with you because he's missing your kiss. He wants soft kisses. He wants to feel loved. He wants to feel desired. You know, the feelings are mutual. He can't deny that. But he's struggling with releasing his karmic cycle. So the guidance for you is, look at this. You will travel together and do amazing things. You could even go to Las Vegas. This could be about running away to get married. And your guardian angel loves you. So you're not alone. Your guardian angel is with you. Talk to your guardian angel. Anything else? You got now time to take action. The moon cycle is creating and releasing. So this current moon cycle, between now and the new moon, the full moon, where are we? And the new moon, which comes, I'm getting Easter with this because obviously there's a full moon on the 1st, and then we've got the new moon, I think it's on the 17th, and in the middle of that you've got Easter. So this is why everyone's being guided to declutter and prepare and get ready and cleanse the space. because there's going to be an action forward. And he knows he needs to take action now, so he could reach out to you at any time. But I'm getting the energy of between March and August, he wants to release his karmic cycle. I know you are too. I hope that helps, okay? Yeah, look at this. 7 of Swords on top and the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords. 3 cards moving on top for you. We've got deceit, masks are being worn, lies are being told. Someone as well feels threatened and is on guard. That's the karmic partner. Defensive, manipulative. His karmic partner's on guard because she knows, she can feel something's going on and there's no trust. Something's going to happen or change very quickly. So it's going to be very spontaneous when it changes. He can't go on wearing the mask. She knows as well. She's threatened by you and she feels that way because she can sense the connection between the two of you. And that's why she's like holding on for dear life. I hope that helps, okay? Let me just check where I am in the chat, okay? So we're going to do quick because says, hi Liz, mate. Mate, hope you were doing fine. Thank you. May I have a love reading energy of R for me. So what's going on with you and R? Okay, the wheel, the universe is working on this. So 222 spiders, you're going to see those signs, okay? The universe is working on it. So you're manifesting this already. It's already moving into place. The universe is working hard to make this happen. Trust the universe. Things are turning in your favour. It's written in the stars. And that's how he feels too. It's written in the stars, okay? What else? You got chills. I feel he's also feeling the Kundalini, chills, aches, wanting you. So this will be like when you go hot and cold. And I feel you may feel that too. But he's having more chills. So he could be going through cold or like a flu or something like that because he's having the chills and it's because he's wanting you. And he said, I shiver at the thought of your hands running up and down my body. Okay, so he's having these chills. They give me that song, Giving Me the Chills. What's that song? Donna will tell you. Is he Ed Sheeran? Chills or something like that. You're giving me the shivers or something like that. Queen of Power, he loves how independent you are. He's seen you glowing up. He could be watching you on social media. So this is about you keep doing what you're doing at this current time. I feel you're going to hear that song, Shivers. He knows he's got to make a decision. And that may be upsetting you because you might be thinking, when, what's going to happen? But he is going to come in and make a decision. So he's currently in the process of making a decision. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation. What's you's mum saw my picture, what she told to him. So what's what she told to him, okay? So has his mother said anything to him about you? Has his mother said anything? I don't feel I don't feel it's anything. I feel it, I mean, the thing is, you've got 2 pages here, okay? One's a love message and one's a delay. So even that, it may be that like this person has said something nice about you, but I don't necessarily feel like they sit down and have a conversation. I'm not feeling that about him. I'm not feeling like he sits down and talks to his mother about you. But there may have been like a brief conversation about how lovely you are. I'm getting this lovely energy coming through. But I feel like he hasn't like forced that forward. So maybe that's something she's just mentioned to him. But the Page of Swords, when I connect with the Page of Swords, I mean, this is a truth, but I feel this is like a delay. So the truth is like that you are a lovely person. So I feel there's been a truth that's been spoken or said, even though there's been a delay in that. So I'm not necessarily feeling like they've sat down and discussed you in detail, but she may have said like something truthful about you, like you were lovely or something like that. But I don't feel that he sits down and talks about you in detail. I'm not picking up on that, hon, okay? Let me just get another message, anything else you need to know. You got the true love comes in all shapes and sizes. And this could be about your physique, okay? That you're very attractive, like your body. Wake up early and watch the sunrise, be grateful for the new day. And this could be like in the morning, so something could have happened in the morning. So this could have been in the morning when it happened. I hope that helps, okay? Start inhale again. Hailing again, okay? Can you know if you can hear it again coming? It's light at the moment, it's going to build again. What weird weather today. Yeah, it's ain't out. I'm glad I'm not going out today. I went out yesterday and it was very windy, but it wasn't like this. It was last night in the night. It come on about 8 o'clock last night. And it lasted all through the night. Can you hear that? Can you hear that, guys? It's ace. I love it. That's what we say here in Stoke. We say ace when something's really good. I love it. It's ace. Okay. Jazenta says, I'm having pain on my right ovary side. I went for a scan, but scan is normal. What's going on? Stress. Scan is normal. Let go. My thumb's numb at this current time, but I know it's because I was using scissors, so I'm not like, oh, you know, my thumb's going to drop off. Or you've got to remember you're okay. The scan was normal. It's okay. So what does Archangel Raphael want you to know? So it's good that you had a scan because you had it checked out for your own peace of mind. Look, your body knows what to do. That means the answer is it's going to heal naturally. Okay, Archangel Raphael is already on this. You got dental work coming through, so there could be some decisions coming in that may even affect your mouth, okay? Just be aware of you may need some dental work doing. Scream it out. So have a scream. Have a nice relaxing shower or refreshing shower. This could even be going for a walk in the rain. And you've got a hearing test. Now, hearing test doesn't necessarily mean you've got anything wrong with your ears. But this could be like you're not hearing what the angels are trying to say to you. So hearing test can be about you listening to the guidance from above. Okay? And this could be connected with some kind of decision because the stomach can be connected with decision. And it's affecting that area. So this could even be your twin going through some decisions or processing something they need to change or do. Okay, but I feel your body knows what to do. You say, I want to eat junk food. So obviously you're craving that. It's like you're craving something that's going to give you a quick boost of perhaps something. And this is about self-love and self-care. Okay, that's the message. I hope that helps, okay? So we got Saminda says, please Liz, a message from Assam. Okay, so what's the message for you from Assam? Okay, what does Assam want you to know? What does Assam want you to know? He's saying, I want a new beginning with you. Okay, that's what he wants. And this is where we currently are between now and April. And he's making a big decision. Look, 2 aces. I've just said ace, haven't I? And as a general term. And then you've got 2 aces, which means something good is coming. So he's making a big decision to have a new beginning with you. That's what he's doing. So that's what he wants you to know. So you've got to give him time. So you could be having tooth pain, jaw pain, gum pain, bleeding gums. It's all connected with change, okay? I hope that helps. Let's do a little collective message. So pick a number 1, 2, or 3 from your person. 1, 2, or 3. Okay, I've got the 3 cards here. So pick a number 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Pick your card. 1, 2, or 3. Okay. Card 1. They are going through a huge change to have a new beginning with you. So you may be seeing 5, 5, 5, dragonflies, rainbows. You're protected. 4, 4, 4, 2, 2, 2. The universe is on this. But there's a new beginning coming in. But they've got to end something first. So there needs to be an ending for a new beginning. If you pick card 2, they will open up to you. So if you're waiting for them to reach out or be vulnerable or tell you how they feel, or they will do that, give them time. You could be dealing with a water sign, but I feel it's more about their emotion. And pile 3, you've got 4 of power. They need you to let go and trust them. So you may be struggling with surrender. You may be struggling with taking a step back. If you step back, they'll step forward. Let go, give it to God, especially as we move into April. They need you to do that so they can step forward. So if you're constantly the one reaching out or trying to initiate or making something happen, step back and let them come to you. And that means believe in them as well. Believe in them. Believe in who they are. I hope that helps again. If anyone's watching who is involved in a celebrity connection, I'm going to pull a card for you. And I've got my video with this deck on later. So if your person is a celebrity and you're watching this, my finances are tied into 1,000 things. Okay, so they may be worried about money or struggling with money, and that's causing problems in the connection. You know I'm yours no matter what people say. That's what you need to know. And I intend to reach out to you through social media. That's what you need to know. Now, I want to just do a quick message, actually, for our soul sister, Karina with a K. So Karina with a K, I've got my new deck, okay? So welcome, honey. Thank you for being you and sending lots of love to you and Destiny. I feel that message will have just resonated with you. But what does Mark want to say to you? What does Mark want to say to you? And I really feel he helped me to channel this deck, by the way. What does he want to say to you in this deck? So the first message is, I'm sending you messages and songs. So he is communicating with you through music, and I feel you know that anyway. I talk to God, so he's very spiritual, as you know. I want you by my side, of course he does, and that's what he's talking to God about. My life is a lie. So that's reminding you to look through the illusion. I do love you. I love that. It's like he's going to wear his heart on his sleeve and tell you he loves you when the time is right. He's saying the chemistry we share is electric, and you know it is. And we will be together. Wow, what beautiful messages to come out there. So let me just pull you a twin flame card as well. Anything else you need to know? We've got intimacy. Intimacy is the key to enjoying a beautiful, long-lasting relationship. And that's what he hasn't got with anyone else. It's safe for you to let your guard down and open your heart to deep intimacy with your twin. And I feel that's what's coming. What else is he going through? What else is he going through? He's saying he's trusting and using his intuition and his psychic power. And I feel that's what you're doing too. What's the guidance for you from the wisdom with the Empress? You've got to spend your days your way. So enjoy your time at this current moment. Okay. Anything else you need to know? Yeah, puppy, trustworthy alliance. So you can trust him. You might see puppies as a sign of this. You may even get a puppy when you're together. But I feel you're going to see puppies, or maybe you post something with puppies, and that's your sign that he is trustworthy. I hope that helps, okay? So thank you, everyone. I'm sending you so much love. I have done a collective message. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon.